Hello. All right. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Let me make sure these comments is good. Hey, everybody. Mm. Oh, okay. I see what I did. Okay, y'all can hear me good. Give me a second. I'm trying to set it up on my laptop. So I hope everybody having a good Friday. I'm dealing with a little something, baby. My nose stopped up a little, just a little bit though. It ain't real bad at all. Y'all know I've been taking care of my baby all week, child. It finally done jumped on me, baby. It done jumped on me. I've been walking around this thing with a mask on, honey. Bleaching, throwing bleach every damn where. I went to look for us some soup today. I couldn't find the cheddar broccoli soup, so I just got us some subs from Publix. But he did eat that. He hadn't been having no appetite, but he did eat that. I'm gonna set me a little goal, y'all. I'm setting it up real quick. Only if y'all have it. I know it's the holidays, but if you wanna contribute to the channel anyway, you can hit the like button, share the live, or send a super sticker. Hey Feast. What's up, honey? Happy Friday to you. My Lulu, listen, child. I just got off your live, babe. What I tell you, you did that, child. Your live last night was lit, and your live the one I was just watching when you was in the car. You better talk your ish, my Lulu. You better talk your ish, baby. See, some Vicks in the mask. Awesome. Yeah, I meant to get some Vicks, honey. I went to CVS and forgot all about it. So I probably go get it tomorrow. But shoot, my nose doing enough running without it, child. Let me see. I should have done a review. It's all right. Yeah, I don't like In and Out. I went before too. I don't like In and Out. They burgers taste too gamey. They just taste like beef. Just beef. They don't have no like Burger King got that char grill. McDonald's kind of tastes a little broiled and stuff. I don't like In and Out. I don't remember if they were expensive. I think they were. I don't like Raising Cane's either. I don't like Dave's Chicken either, y'all. It's very weird. Shooting the ish with Tasha. What's up, boo? Let me see. My Lulu up in this thing. My Feast up in this thing. Don Hood, what's up, honey? Happy Friday to you. Friday to you. Happy Friday to Feast Real Reaction Crew. Happy Friday to you. I only been live like 5 minutes. Not long at all. I came early actually. Because I was just sitting here. I wasn't doing nothing. I had listened to Lulu's live. Let me see. I would never come again. My son was disappointed. Yeah, I ain't like it. I really didn't. I really didn't. And I don't think it's something a kid would like either because it just tastes too meaty. I don't know. What's up, being chat? Hey, Mark, happy Friday, honey. How are you? See, I'm driving and listening. I want you. Okay, boo. Be careful. Be careful. Let me see. Hey, my Gigi. I'm here, boo. Be high in chat. Hey, my Gigi. Happy Friday to you, boo. Happy Friday. Let me see. Lucy Lou, thank you so much. Thank you for the $5 super sticker. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Like I said, y'all just been dealing with this little stuffy nose and stuff, you know. But we gonna make it through, child. We is gonna make it through. Hey, T-Lo, we is gonna make it through. What y'all had going on today? I have been sitting here, y'all, and first of y'all know I don't like to hold up my content. I ain't finna do all that extra stuff, right? Whoever's in here now is just in here. So 169 people in the chat. Y'all trying to get messy this Friday, huh? Thank you so much, shooting the ish. Thank you. Let's vibe on the Friday. And we is. We is. All right, I'm back, y'all. Y'all gonna be hearing me mute and stuff because I gotta get this stuff up out of me, child. And I don't wanna be coughing up my phlegm and blowing my nose. So hold on. Period, my Lulu. Period, boo. Thank you so much for that year milestone. I really appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Gigi. I love you too, boo. Thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. Thanks for contributing to my goal. Y'all contributing without content yet. I ain't even talked my little smack yet, y'all. But honestly, it's 186 people in the chat. I would like everybody to have this conversation. You know, it's gonna be a nice little vibe. I'm not cussing because these people, YouTube ain't playing with us about these videos, y'all. And because I see y'all contributing to my goal, I'm gonna make sure to keep my video monetized, so that YouTube won't take y'all money. Okay. So we're gonna just be real cute today. That's it, and that's all. We're just gonna be real cute. So, like I said, it's 182 people in the chat, 192, and I would love for everybody to have this conversation. But if y'all here to listen to me cuss and ruin my voice, I'm telling y'all now, y'all on the wrong live, okay? So it might be, if that's what y'all waiting on, I'm just telling y'all it's not happening. Somebody gave me some advice yesterday in Chrissy's chat. And I've heard this before. It wasn't nothing new. I can't remember who said it, but they said fee. I think they said fee. You better than that. When you argue with a fool, you don't know who the fool is, right? Or something like that. No, keep it cute here and is. That's what I'm talking about, Shonda shooting the ish. Yes. Shooting the ish with Tasha. Girl, I done changed your whole name, child. I done called you Shonda shooting the ish. Shooting the ish with Tasha. Thank you, boo. So yes, yeah, Lulu, that's especially to utilize out here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Hey Lab Rat, what's up, boo? Especially to utilize out here on YouTube. Because honestly, y'all, I have learned that hey Trolla, what's up, honey? I have learned from the things, honestly, within the last 24 hours. Y'all would not even understand how much I have learned about this sector, okay? I've learned that this sector recognizes bullshit over truth and facts, right? They don't like to expand on the foundation of the situation. They want to go all around the goalpost, right? So yesterday, what really kind of opened my eyes to this sector, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. What really kind of opened my eyes to this sector is being over there in Chrissy chat yesterday, right? When I tell y'all, I was so shocked. I was damn near speechless. I was throwing a couple comments up, y'all, but I was damn near speechless of the train of thought that these adults, that I know a lot of them, listen, I'm 40. A lot of them are probably retired. These are women that's able to be at home, have worked their careers, probably have husbands, probably have kids. And hey, Salty Balls, what's up, honey? I've been seeing you, Sachi Balls. I appreciate you, okay? For real. But a lot of these a lot of these people, like I said, are probably retired women. Maybe they still work, but I know a lot of these people, just by the way they talk, you could tell, and who they get close to as far as the content creator. You could tell Chrissy has like kind of like a mature, older vibe over there, right? But being in her chat yesterday, it kind of just like made me, like I said, open my eyes to a lot of the shallow mind, um, very immature thinking that is done out here. Now y'all can say what y'all want to say about me. Yeah, I'm a little more forgiving than I should be, probably, right? But one thing I've always utilized, because I tell y'all all the time, my daddy from Chicago, born and raised, right? Straight up, I'm talking about my daddy was like, he was up and down, wasn't no in between, right? Everything ain't got to be difficult. A lot of things are really, really simple, right? So, one thing I always utilized is common sense, right? I never understand how. Now, I can't, I'm not trying to change anyone's train of thought, right? I'm not trying to do that. I will not do that. That's not my position. That's not my role. But I do want to put a light on it, though. I definitely want to do that, but I want to do it in a way where maybe people will understand or maybe they won't. I don't know. Because, like I said, these people are older than me, right? But I'm not going to come out here and argue with a person that literally does not have anything. Okay. Lulu did a short today. Okay. I was cracked up. Let me just say that real quick. And we might get a little messy, but I'm not doing no cussing and we having a conversation. Okay. Lulu did a short today and it just made me open my eyes like, why am I talking to this girl? I would never have another conversation with her. First of all, let me tell y'all, for the ones that asked, first of all, let me say this. Like I said, I'm being honest today. Well, I'm always honest to y'all, but I'm being very, very straight to the point today. And like I said, we're going to talk about it, okay? I blocked a couple people out of my chat. Y'all won't see Kendra in my chat. She's blocked, okay? I don't know about how everybody else move, right? And I ain't, like I said, I ain't trying to change nobody's train of thought. But I refuse. I absolutely refuse to be sitting around somebody that I am disposable to. Okay. That's it. And that's all on the Kendra situation. If you can't fuck with, okay, Felicia, don't cuss, chat. If you can't fool with me because of me, then I will remove myself. You know what I'm saying? Like all that is unnecessary, right? But my thing is, everybody was not everybody. Let me not say that. 50% of Christy's chat. Hey, my candy cane. What's up, boo? Happy Friday to you. Let me see. Cooking with Big Bossy. Hey, Fan Chat. You are truly loved. Thank you so much, boo. Hey, Brooklyn Hood. What's up, honey? Happy Friday. So, like I was saying, 50%, maybe 50% of the people that I was seeing in Chrissy chat, my mouth was to the floor, y'all. I couldn't believe that these adults have that train of thinking. So let me just start off by saying it. Let me use this as an example. But y'all know how this happened. First of all, nobody can tell me this title is listening to understand, okay? When I went live, it's a 19-minute live. Usually when I talk, I'm very clear. I don't stutter. Um, I'm not on any psychos medicine or anything like that. Like I'm very clear. I know what I did 5 minutes ago. I know what I did yesterday. I know what I did Monday, right? So when I made my live yesterday, I thought that people would understand. But people did not understand. Everybody is trying to figure out, why is she saying something now when my live clearly said why I addressed the situation now. Okay. People were saying, oh, her bringing up her mom's situation, her health situation, is the same as B. And y'all hoes stop saying my name, okay? Spell it a different way or something, okay? But they were saying her bringing up her mom's health situation is the same as B bringing up her being a renal patient on dialysis and having a kidney transplant. Let me let that sit with y'all for 1 second, just 1 second. Hey, Seretness, I don't see you yet, but they say you in here. Oh, there you go. Hey, Seretness, what's up, boo? I'm gonna let that sit with y'all right quick, because I hope that the people that I got over here with me, that I see right here in my face, have enough sense to understand that that don't even make sense. It doesn't correlate. It's not an example that should have even been typed, right? But these are the shallow-minded weirdos that they want to get out here and state their opinion. If I have an opinion, I'm going to at least make it make sense, okay? Don't come to me with that bull crap, because that's another example of people not listening to understand, just listening to respond. I don't know what that is supposed to mean, but I know for a fact that, first of all, it's my health journey. If I want to talk about it, I can. Two whole different things, okay? I mean, can we just use common sense in this life? Can we not go all outside the goalposts, right? So we're going to run it back real quick. They just want confusion and drama. Let me see. They know what really, yeah, I agree, Gigi, but we're going to break it down, so that people can keep my name out their mouth. And if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. And another thing, let me say this before I forget. I know you're here, okay? I heard you yesterday. You said that I was lying about you and that girl talking on the back end. And I'm just saying this because it just came across my head. How am I lying and I'm not the one put it out there? Everybody saw the messages on Sister Circle Leaks page, okay? So if I repeated it, she did it, not me. So you're over there calling me crazy, calling me money hungry, coming out here arguing with that girl because I need money. And you also said that my disability check stops next month. How would you know that, doo-doo? See, this is what I mean when I say y'all like to just lie, call yourself roasting people, dragging people, but it's all lies. Doo-doo, you don't know anything about my finances, honey. Nothing. So while you say I'm out here swinging because my disability check is stopping, if it did stop, I have different streams of income, baby. And I guarantee you, my key will still turn in my house, my car, my lights will still be on, my rent will still be paid, my gas will still be in my car, my insurance will still be paid. All three of the cell phones that's on my plan will still be paid for every month. My son will still eat. He will still have shoes, clothes, coat, hat, socks, t-shirt, you name it, he got it. Okay. So don't worry about what I got going on, baby. Just know that I'm doing what I got to do to actually be a civilized citizen out here. I'm not a person that's sitting up being enabled by anyone. Okay. I have been on my own and doing my own thing since I was 18 years old. I raised a whole child on dialysis. You people can't talk to me, okay? And I mean that seriously. I know y'all be thinking I'm playing, but I'm dead serious. Y'all can't talk to me, especially when y'all don't have any understanding. All y'all know how to do is throw out lies. That's it. I'm not responding to another goddamn thing between a day and that girl over there. I'm not, okay? After this live today, baby, when I tell you My content will be what I want it to be. It probably won't have anything to do with this sector, honestly, because I think that this sector, a lot of people in this sector are shallow minded, very ignorant, very naive, and they like to talk all around the foundation of the subject and not necessarily speak on the subject. Okay. I can't respect that from grown people because I know like one of my people who I was talking to, she said, you can't expect everybody to think alike. And I'm like, yeah, but some shit is just like right there in your face, black and white, common sense. So these people got to either not have the good common sense that God gave them. They got to be on drugs. They got to be drunk. Cause it's just like when it's right there, it's right there. It's straight up. Like what is it to talk about? Okay. Let me see. You should want honest supporters that ride with you as they do others. And that's exactly what I keep telling them to get away from me, Gigi. I be meaning that. I don't know why they think I don't. I really do mean that. Like I don't in real life or on YouTube. I don't need nobody that don't have my best interest at heart, and that's it. So let me tell y'all. Let's start here. Um, let's see. Multi-life, and you will gain true supporters for you. Yeah, exactly. For you and your content. Exactly. I have some true supporters, but I have a lot of people that's around me just because I got a smart mouth, right? Just because I know how to talk, just because I will argue with someone. I don't want y'all around me no more. What type of people try to turn a second chance at so, and you know what? Another thing before I get into the depths of this content, the fact that y'all have people that's in, and I'm saying y'all because this ain't my sector, child. I don't know what's going on over here, right? Asian Clay, some people in the sector is not. And somebody said that to me. They said it's a lot of demonic people, a lot of miserable demonic people. And listen, I guess I ain't talking to y'all because y'all gonna turn this live off and still be what y'all is, right? But if y'all think that me getting a kidney transplant is any type of drag, is any type of insult, this is what I mean when I say this sector is it's a little loony, if I can say that, because I mean it just is. Like that's self-explanatory. There's no drag there, okay? That is a blessing on top of a blessing on top of a blessing on top of a blessing. And if you laughing at God's blessing, it's because you're not used to any. Okay. So yeah, let's move that along. It's sick, lab rat. So what happened yesterday, y'all? I really want people to listen, to understand. We have 369 people in the chat, okay? We're going to break it down for the ones that act like they didn't understand what happened. Absolutely, lab rat. Absolutely, feast. Kidney transplant is the second. Absolutely, Lulu. They don't even understand. I got two birthdays, child. They know I'm blessed, right? And it's crazy that people are sitting up under certain people listening to that type of drag. It's like, dang, I really get to these people. I really get to these people. They'll say anything, right? But anyway, so let me just say we are listening to understand, not to just respond, okay? For that. I woke up, I received the message. And the only reason I'm telling this again is because, like I said, I think a lot of people didn't watch my first live. I think a lot of people, I don't know. I can't really say. It's at 1 point something views. So maybe they did, but they're just still not understanding. So I decided to do this live to break it down so that people will understand, right? Because after me telling this, what happened, I just kind of like get off of here and just let y'all do what y'all do, right? That's it. But if you don't understand, then it ain't for me to try to explain to you. Who would not want to be around a blessed person? And you know what, Lab Rat? I was talking to my sister yesterday, and the same thing I said to y'all about how some people cling to you because of the type of woman you are, the type of person you are, what you stand for. You know, they see your blessings, they see that you are, you're covered, your family is covered, and they try to cling themselves to you so far as to calling you their junior, right? So my sister was like, you gotta recognize when that's happening because everybody don't deserve to sit with you, whether your heart says let them or not. She was like, because a lot of people just they glow off of your blessings and think that your shine is gonna shine on them all because they sitting with you, right? So that's what happened yesterday when I talked to my sister. But this is what happened. Let me sit back, y'all. So we gonna talk about it. And I got a sandwich too, Candy Cane, and I will be eating it at some point in this live chat, okay? So, hey, my gamma, what's up, boo? Happy Friday. Yeah, yeah, that was the little advice my sister gave me. She said, don't make her come out here and cuss you hoes out. But she ain't gonna do it though. She just be talking, honey. But anyway, uh, won't be a junior to a dummy, even if you dig them out the trash. It won't be. I mean, it was an insult. Y'all never heard me say that I was this girl's junior. That's a total insult. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be cordial, but at the end of the day, nah, hell nah. That ain't nah. That's never been a compliment. That's never been a compliment. And for some reason, she thinks that it is, but it's very weird, right? Like it's weird. But like I said, people find reason to cling to you, especially when they don't have a damn thing going on, right? But anyway, yeah. So yesterday, I woke up and I had another message. Like I told you, I had a message 3 days ago, 4 days ago today now. And it didn't have a timestamp though. It just said, you need to go watch her live. I know you didn't see this, stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't say anything. Obviously, that's the right thing. Yes. Yeah, and I am. I'm not looking. Listen, let me say this before I start the story. When I tell y'all anybody who I've ever forgiven has reached out to people to offer me an apology. I've never went seeking people after we fell out. Okay. Me and Roz fell out. She hasn't reached out to nobody and said, tell Fee I'm sorry. And I'm damn sure not gonna do it. Everybody, Sharita and that girl, literally apologized to me. The heart that I have, I came through like, okay, listen, I'm very forgiving. Seriously. So thank you, Beast. So yeah, that's the truth right there. I've never reached out to anyone and offered an apology. Because typically I'm not the one. I'm not. I'm not the one that starts it, So that's just how it is. But anyway, so yesterday when I received the message, when I got up in the morning, it was 6:45 because I know I ain't been putting my baby on the bus because he's sick. So he been out of school all week. So I was able to sleep a little bit, woke up, I got the timestamp. It was between 13 and 15 minutes and then 31 minutes. And I'm like, I went over there. If y'all look at my live, I literally was live before 7 o'clock in the morning. When I went over there and I hit the live or whatever, I was like, what? When I tell you my stomach went to the pits of my feet, and can I just explain to y'all why? Not my boo, my girl. Grandma, please speak on that. What Gamma saying? Did I miss something? But anyway, yeah. So I was, and let me tell y'all why my stomach went to my pit because it wasn't necessarily about It was about what she said. It was about the fact that it was unwarranted. But the bigger thing was because I actually went over there, spoke with her. We apologized to each other. And yes, for all the people that keep saying she told her to go listen to the video, I don't move to the beat of nobody. If I say I don't want to listen to it, I don't have to listen to it. And I said it on her live. I said, "Oh, I don't want to listen to that." I would have never thought, because I know how I approached the situation. I would have never thought she had gotten that dark. When she said, "Oh, I did kind of go there," or whatever she said, I thought maybe she was talking about the dick in my arm or something like that, right? I didn't think she brought up my sister, my dad. Nobody told me that she brought up my pregnant daughter. Nobody told me she brought up my son. And the same people, except for the ones that I know didn't hear it, heard it. And they were over there like, "Oh, thank God y'all are talking again." So it was a slap in the face. It was an insult. And it was embarrassing to be sitting over there with a bitch that just disrespected my family, right? It ain't happening. I won't hold that position in this sector for y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not anybody's monkey. I'm not anybody's um I don't work at the circus, okay? I turn my live button on and I keep going. I'm not finna perform for y'all, okay? Let me see. You can purchase a membership. Thank you, my Gamma, to support the channel. Thank you so much. Let me see. Spicy say Gamma. Rita reaching out for FIFA. What? I haven't talked to no Sharita. Oh yeah, Gamma. Yeah, that was Gamma's pure heart, right? She saw something good in that girl over there. Don't hold it to my Gamma. Charge it to her heart, right? Not her head, and charge some of my actions to my heart and not my head. That's my auntie. You ain't got. Yeah. Tricks or treat. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. So once I heard the live, like I said, I was upset. I got up, washed my face, brushed my teeth. Within 7 minutes, I was on my live. I was like, nah, I got to talk to my people, right? So after I did my live, I explained to y'all that I heard the video. I am absolutely disgusted by the video. It was not warranted. I did not go there with her at all. My content was very cute, very, was just general content on her. It did not, I don't even think the first time I spoke on it after she went live that Sunday, I don't even think I called this girl out of her name because, like I said, I'm not on medication, right? I'm very rational. Yesterday, I might have not been on that first live because I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie, I was very upset. But it was only because, like I said, the grossness of the live, y'all can say that. Who is that? Who said it? Baller's mom, stay out of my content, okay? Stay away from me, stay out of my chat. Go talk about me everywhere that I won't see, but you will not be in my chat anymore, okay? Baller's mom, you heard me? Okay, thank you. And I don't have to explain it. Just know I don't fuck with demons, okay? Bye. So anyway, they ain't got to be in the cuss. See what I'm talking about? You get to talk about these people, honey. Cuss words just get to flying out. So after I heard the live yesterday, it was very gross, very unwarranted, like I said. It was not necessary. It came from a very dark spirit. Um, the person who said it, she was just sitting with me. We were just laughing together. Hey, room shaker, what's up, boo? Happy Friday to you, honey. We was just sitting together. We was just chilling. This is why, first of all, I'm not going to hell with these people no more. I had to go to hell with her and Roz before. I'm not doing it. I'm not coming out of my body for these people. I'm not talking about nobody's children unless it gets too ugly and I got to bring up something about your child. But I'm not just gonna come out here because I actually know how to focus on where the focus needs to be. These people that got to come out here and drag deceased people who will never hear them, they can't touch them, drag kids that will never hear it, they can't touch them. They are the weakest. Okay? The weakest. I don't have to come out here and do that. So I guess because I was a little bit too, decor with her, I spoke in a manner where demons usually wouldn't understand. That didn't matter to her. That girl went on her live, spoke on my sister, my dad in the worst way that you can. So if a person was just sitting with you 24 hours, y'all want to say that I'm the one started this, but obviously this girl already had some type of deep rooted issues with me because the hate was still there because you can only say that type of stuff about a person whom you hate, okay? The hate was still there even though she was sitting with me. The hate was still there because that stuff was not necessary. It wasn't necessary. And you people that think it was okay and this is what we do, no, we don't. No, we don't. When I don't talk about the deceased. I don't talk about, and we all lose people, y'all. But like I said, the grossness of that live showed me by hearing it that this girl, I mean, obviously she was either waiting on us to fall out or she just couldn't stand me, just wanted to cling herself to me, right? Like I said, as a light to shine on darkness. Okay. So when I heard the live, I went live. I explained to y'all what happened. A lot of y'all want to know why did Fee just now address this? Okay, let's go straight. Let's let's just be dry. We not moving no goalposts. We not talking around it. The reason I had just addressed it is because I just saw it. Does that make sense to everyone? I had just heard it. Does that make sense to everyone? I don't want to talk to y'all, especially the people that's right here in my face, like y'all slow, because I know y'all not. Okay. I know y'all not. Yes, it is, Feast. I agree. Gamma say thanks for this. Thank you so much, my Gamma. Yes. So I don't want to talk to y'all like y'all slow. Yeah. Ignorance. It's absolute. It's disgusting. Y'all can say what y'all want to say, but if that's the type of stuff that y'all want to listen to it. I can't stop y'all. That's y'all ears. That's y'all mental. You know what I'm saying? A person that is going through, and I ain't speaking on anything except her mother's situation, and not in a negative way. I'm just speaking how I feel. A person that is going through that with her mom, she calls herself being her mom's caretaker, right? She should really want to keep DEATH out of her mouth, right? And that's just how I feel. If y'all don't agree with that, I'm not asking y'all to agree. I just think that's some common sense type stuff. I will be speaking life in everything, even plants. I would be walking around speaking life into the grass. I would be speaking life into the bugs outside. I would be speaking life into everything, right? But maybe everybody don't move like that. But your tongue is really powerful, right? So after I heard the live, I got on here, I spoke to my subscribers and I let them know that if anybody heard her speak ill of my family like that, and then turn around and high five me for going back over there, you are not good for me. That's what I said. And that's what I mean. Okay. I mean it. With everything in me, I mean it. I'm not playing. It's not a joke. See, she tells all the jokes. And that's a deflection of her not having anything going on in life. Oh, you can call her a comedian. What else can you call her? You can't call her a good mom. You can't call her a good daughter. You can't call her a mature person. She's just a comedian. Okay. A YouTube comedian at that. So no, this ain't these. I'm not playing. This ain't no joke. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm being so trill. I don't know why y'all think that I'm playing when I say that. If you don't have my best interest at heart, like I would have yours at heart, then I just need you to just remove yourself. It's just as simple as that. That's it. It's no hard feelings or anything. Yep, she's slow. Like that. Yeah. So are her minions. I mean, shoot. It's just crazy, but we all know that, we know that. We know that some people ain't picked up their medicine, honey. Let me see. No, I cannot. Tilo. What does it say? What Tilo say? Hold on. Her apology was genuine. I saw that. I asked her to simply say it again. For her own salvation, praying forgiveness, and after knowing you done wrong, don't and won't work. You, what apology? The one on her stage? You think so, Lab Rat? Well, this is how I feel. Okay, let me go to the bottom a little bit. No, let me stay right here so I can make sure I get all y'all comments. That fucking simple. That fucking simple. Let me see. Not a good one for sure. Let me see. Clearly understood. Yes. I know that's right, Miss Thing. Yep. Everybody big grown. Everybody is so grown. I'm not here to raise nobody, child. I swear to God, I'm still raising my 11-year-old baby. I can't take on no 59-year-old woman. But anyway, so I'm gonna kind of piggyback off of Lab Rat's comment. So I feel like when the girl said, you should probably watch my live. Like I said, I didn't expect it to be about my family or my son because I never mentioned her daughter. How dare her talk about my son and my deceased family when I didn't mention not none of her people at all. Y'all can say, oh, she heard it. No, the fuck I didn't. When I say I didn't hear it, I didn't hear it. I'm not no liar and I'm not fake, okay? I did not fucking hear it. If I did, I would have never been on her panel. Let's be very clear with that, okay? But I feel like when she said, Fee, you should go listen to my live. I said, nah, I'm good. I don't want to listen to that. She should have been like, well, let me just tell you, I kind of got low, because I'm not medicated right now. I'm stressed out. I cut my hair off. I'm still sleeping in the bed with my daughter. I ain't found a way to get my driver's license yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't found a way to go get an apartment. I ain't got nothing going on. All I'm doing is sitting up every day, stinking, smoking Newports. So, I was a little stressed out that day. So I said something about your son, your sister, your pregnant daughter, your dad, and I drug your mom. See, now that's a woman. I can't call her one, baby. Y'all expect me to go listen, but y'all didn't expect her to wait. She couldn't say what she said. I had to drop down, go listen to the live. If she's a woman and she want to stand on what she said, say what you said. I might have went overboard. I might have just said, hey, something about your family. Then I would have been like, oh, well, we ain't got no business having this conversation then because you shouldn't have put my sister, my daddy, my son, my daughter, my mama name in your mouth, child, because I ain't say nothing about your people. That would have probably prompted me to look after the live so I could see how disgusting she went. But I made the choice to move forward at that time because there's no way a sane person would go that low when I never, ever, ever, ever mentioned anybody in her family, let alone her child. Okay. Is this clear to y'all? Or do people still got confusion going on in their mind? So after my first live, no, during my first live, I'm sorry, Kendra, and I went back and I looked at the live too to make sure I wasn't tripping, right? Kendra This is when she got blocked. I blocked her yesterday or today when I re-listened to the live because the first comment she left in the chat was, "Oh, I didn't hear that." A couple people screenshotted one of her comments and sent it to me when she said, "It's something wrong with y'all." No, 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 Kendra. No, 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 no. It's something wrong with her. Don't keep grouping me into a mental box, okay? There's nothing wrong with my mental. If you want to call her slow, call her slow. If you want to call her bipolar, call her bipolar. Don't group us together. There's no y'all. You said something wrong with y'all. There's nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with you thinking she is your bad child and she's 2 years younger than you. So I think there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with me, Kendra. Okay. So Kendra, child, and thanks, baby, for the acknowledging. I'm about to go down. What's she acknowledge feast? Let me see. Okay. Said things that low about you. I would never say anything else to you. That's what I'm saying, Lulu. Why? This is what I mean when I say bipolar, right? Let me stop it right there, baby. Because my Lulu be talking her ish. This is what I mean when I say bipolar. Why is she asking my candy cane, can you talk to Fee? Because she'll listen to you, but we shouldn't be arguing. It's past the argument. I don't have anything else to say to you. I allowed you to be disgusting with me one time and one time only. You don't get two motherfucking opportunities to drag my deceased family and my son and my mom and my daughter. You don't get it. And the fun fact about this whole thing is everybody on this YouTube can see that her whole life is a drag. And if I wanted to, she will be content, but she's not worth it. I'm not giving her anything, not even a goddamn reason to get 200 people in her chat to talk about me. So after this live, y'all won't hear me say anything about this girl. She needs to go wash her feet. That's what she needs to do. The bottom and behind her ears, and then talk to me. Immature people don't get no responses from me, okay? She's very immature. She's very demonic, and she's a devil. And anybody that thinks she's not, I don't know what to tell y'all. I really don't. So Kendra, she dropped in the chat the first thing because a lot of people are confused on this. I know my feelings are valid, lab, right? And whoever don't think they are can, like I said, baby, I don't even want to cuss. Only the real will understand and comprehend. Is that what it is? They got to be real salty balls. I mean, Jesus, this sector is made up of a lot of styrofoam people. Then it really is. Let me see. If I said okay, I read that. There's no confusion, no explanation needed. Oh, thank you, lab rat. So Kendra, she kept dropping in my chat. She say one time, she say, I ain't never heard that. Now, mind you, I had just listened to the live. I would have never said nothing to Kendra because she was over there throwing up the prayer hands. I guess she called herself. Hold on, let me cough. So, like I said, let me move down a little bit because my comments have stopped. It's no y'all in it. Oh yeah, let me see. I agree with yeah, just admit it. She waiting on me to go watch it. She'll be waiting a long time because I don't watch you. Anyway, so when Kendra dropped in my chat, y'all, I just watched it. First thing she said was, I ain't never heard none of this. Now, mind y'all can use the alcohol for an excuse, right? I don't do that. I feel like if you're an adult over the age, I give you 25, 26. Because even when you're younger and you start drinking, maybe the alcohol do drink you. But 46 years old, I'm not making alcohol an excuse. I'm sorry, I'm just not doing it. You have to be able to be responsible with your alcohol. I don't care what nobody say. Don't open your mouth if you're drunk, if you think you're going to say something that you're going to regret. Because a lot of people don't give you the benefit of the doubt because you're drunk, right? But anyway, so I had just watched the live. She was in Brittany's chat throwing up the prayer hand. She did it back to back. And it was at the bottom. So it was like the last two comments at the bottom. So we know that she's throwing up those prayer hands because this girl has went so dark, right? She has gotten so evil. So Kendra always played the mommy position, the YouTube mommy position with her. So she called herself calming her down. So she threw up prayer hands 2 different times. So when Kendra dropped in my chat, y'all, I was giving her so much grace. Y'all can listen to the live, or y'all don't have to. Y'all could just listen to me, what I'm about to say now. I was giving her so much grace. I didn't even respond to like the first 5 comments. Swear I didn't. I didn't. Because I was like, why is Kendra acting like she never heard this in the back of my mind? See, this is what I mean. She said I called her fake. I said, you're playing in my face. And she wasn't the only one. I said, I'm tired of people playing in my face. That's what I said. She got offended. Oh, well. The truth normally stings like a bee. Okay. So when she said, oh, I never heard this, and then she dropped another comment and another comment, then the comment I responded to was, I'm just about to leave. I'm about to distance myself. Y'all are welcome to my chat, but I'm staying up out of here and all this other stuff like that. And I was like, what? I was like, okay, Kendra, yeah, you might want to leave. I said, you might want to leave, honey, because, you playing in my face. I just seen you in that girl's chat, calming her down, trying to, because she had got absolutely disgusting. Kendra was another one that was over there throwing up the praise hands when me and this girl was sitting on the panel together, even though she heard everything that this girl said, right? Fake. Stay out of my face. You don't got my best interest at heart. Stay out of my face. It ain't no smoke unless you want it to be. And y'all, this is the thing about Kendra. When I tell you I really fooled with Kendra, y'all, I was getting ready to go meet Kendra. She don't stay nothing but like 2 hours away from me. We have been talking about it and everything. I really fooled with her, but I'm happy that this came to the light the way that it did. Cause do y'all think I want to be around somebody that's only fooling with me because another person fooling with me and I'm disposable to them? Nah, leave that junk on YouTube. And even on YouTube, you stay over there and I'm gonna stay over here. I'm not fool. Listen, nah. I don't got no question about the people that I plan on meeting. It ain't no question. And I'm so happy. See, God always opens my eyes and covers me and protects me and my family. Always. We are covered, okay? This didn't happen with Kendra by no coincidence, y'all. We was really getting ready to meet. She only lived, what? She said an hour and 45 minutes. No more than 2 hours. So this was God, like, nah. So anyway, that's what happened. So when I said that to Kendra, I was like, yeah, you one of the ones playing in my face. So she went live. She did a live. They were coming back here telling me things that she was saying. I didn't entertain it at first, right? And then somebody said something about, she said that I called her fake. And the person that said it, I know they weren't lying because it was in my chat. And I know they weren't lying because they comments be trill, right? I said, called her fake. No, I didn't. I called everybody fake. I said everybody who wanted me to sit with that girl, knowing what she said about my family, are fake and don't have my best interest at her. That's what I said. Don't twist my words, right? But Kendra wanted to do that. She did not appreciate. I don't know why she think her birthday meant something to me. Hell, I had a birthday July 27th. I don't even think Kendra said happy birthday, let alone celebrated and bit her tongue and moved around the goalpost and didn't say what was on her mind because it was my birthday. So why is she expecting that from me? I don't freaking know, but it's weird. She kept saying, y'all want to do this on my birthday, on my birthday, on my birthday. Girl, you're not my child. I don't care nothing about your birthday. If I could just be honest, what is we talking about? What is we talking about? Kendra been getting a membership badge from me for over 14 months. I just canceled it today. I don't owe you anything, not even to bite my tongue on your birthday. You let that girl bring you in it, even with Lulu. You blocked Lulu out your chat because of her. I don't know what you think you will get from her, but it ain't gonna trump what Lulu support would give. So at the end of the day, it's like her train of thought is a little off as well. What I responded to when it came to Kendra was what I just said. And the fact that that girl said, if I would have went off the way you say I went off on that Sunday morning, Kendra would have cussed me out too. Mm-mm, mm-mm. As I just explained, we have different trains of thought, okay? I'm not finna let you or nobody else on this YouTube check my temperature, and I'm not gonna tell you how show you exactly what you want. Okay. I'm not gonna do it. You got out here and thought you were about to challenge me and see, let me see how weak this bitch is because I'm sure finna say what I want to say. You see how I got out here when they did that to Kendra and said what I had to say about Sharita, and I knew that Sharita was about to be mad about it. It wasn't no checking her temperature. I know Sharita is crazy as a motherfucker. I knew she was about to be mad about it. So checking a grown woman's temperature is never going to pan out good for you when you're dealing with a trill one like me. Because I'm going to always have something to say that first time. It ain't finna go on. No, I don't have anything else to say to her. Hold on, y'all. I got to take my medicine. Give me a second. I didn't even notice it was 9 o'clock. Hold on. Come and knock at my door. We've been waiting for you. Hold on. Why is all that in there? That ain't right. Hold on. That ain't right. Okay, it's just supposed to be two. Okay. So yeah, that's what I responded to when she said, if if it was so bad what I said that Sunday, Kendra would have cussed me out and took. Nah, nah, nah. I just seen Kendra send you money that same day. Very weird. Doesn't make sense. Confusing. I don't like to be confused. So I definitely just said what I had to say and really couldn't believe Kendra didn't say anything. Because I think she went harder on Kendra than she did on me. But Kendra fed her money that day to tell her, babe, I love you, instead of coming out here being who she is. She don't want nobody talking to her like that in her real life, but she will allow this girl to talk to her like that. Why? I don't know, but don't compare the two. Don't say, "Oh, Kendra would have said something," because I'm not Kendra. First of all, I don't drink alcohol at all. I haven't had a drink probably since I was 27, 28 years old. I don't drink. I've never been a drinker. Before I had a transplant, I wasn't a drinker. Before I was on dialysis, I wasn't a drinker. One thing I don't have is wet brain, okay? And I ain't knocking nobody for drinking, but don't hit this live button and embarrass yourself because then everybody's going to consider you an alcoholic. You should probably get drunk, turn your screen off, and know how to chill back and just talk your ish. Because what you put out here on YouTube, folks, is definitely going to claim you are that, okay? Mm-hmm. After that happened, when she said that, I addressed it on my live. I said, I'm not Kendra, right? Oh, here go Kendra over there talking shit. leave me out of that. I'm not gonna come over there no more. And da 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 da. So I'm on my live. She ends her live. I'm on my live. I'm looking at the chat over there in that girl chat because I'm really like trying to weather out the fake people, right? So I'm gonna get back to y'all comments. So I'm looking over there at the chat. I just got the chat zoomed in. I ain't even listening to the content. I just got the chat zoomed in. What I see. Oh, Kendra done let the alcohol get the best of her child. She over there talking about, let me go to the bottom. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna go to the bottom. Juju 79. Oh, the show. Y'all talking about me singing that song. Y'all so crazy. Oh, thank you, Feast. I didn't even see that. Oh no, that's not Feast. Let me zoom in, child. Hold on. F with Clusis. Hey, Feast, did sing. Did sing. Why, sis? Did send me, and I love your ride. Thank you. I think, are you trying to say YouTube on YouTube cameras? Or are you trying to say my sister? Okay, let me see. Y'all so crazy. Okay, let me go to the bottom a little bit. Thank you so much for the super sticker. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So after that happened, I'm zoomed in on the comments, y'all. Okay, I'm at the bottom. So if I missed y'all comment, y'all know how I do. Just put it in again. Because I'm literally at the bottom. Yes, that's my sis. Oh, that's your sister. Oh, Feast sent you. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. That's the one you wanted me to get on the panel with. Okay, I got you. Okay. So I got the comments zoomed in because I'm really trying to see who over here talking they shit and who I need to block. One of the first comments I seen was Kendra. Literally. She said, B called me fake, so I picked the side. Listening to understand, not just to respond, right? There's nothing wrong with Kendra's mind, except for she might be having a little drink every now and then, right? But as far as her intelligence goes, Kendra understands. Kendra was a supervisor at a dang, I can't even think of it no more because it's gone out of my mind. But she did that for 25 years, right? Some type of corporation. Kendra ain't slow. It's nothing slow about her. She wanted to pick a side and she picked the side. Now, because I rebuttal, because I responded accordingly, of course, I look like the shit starter. I look like the bad person. I don't care though. My feelings are not your feelings. Your feelings are not my feelings, right? So all that happened. I come over here to my live and I'm still on live. I tell Kendra, I see your comment, right? I'm glad you picked the side. Just stay over there. That's what I said. She definitely understands. There's nothing slow about her, T Love Miss Carver B. And now being out here. She go BYB apologized. What? She did. The hell? These people crazy. Why is she even watching me? I don't watch her. That's what I'm trying. That's the weird stuff. Child, let me open up my sandwich. I ain't not mean to spark nothing on this good old Friday, honey. But she did. Y'all seen the live? She was very upset that she let that stuff come out of her mouth. I'm not even lying. Like she was upset. She cried and everything, and I accepted her apology wholeheartedly. I really did. But it's cool. Like I said, people, the whole point of this is listening to understand, and people still ain't doing that. Child, if my mama bite off this sandwich, she thinks she's sleep. I'm not drinking it. I'm not. Mm-mm. Oh, you said don't eat. I told you I was about to eat my sandwich. When I hit my live button, I told you that. Let me see. Their content is to pull you out your character, so they can have content. But mm-mm. I ain't doing it, Feast. I'm sorry. If I ain't got an argument, I ain't got an argument, baby. And I ain't got one. I'm just stating what happened. Maybe she needed a reason to go live and that just sparked it for her. I don't know. And that don't have anything to do with me. Nothing at all. But anyway, so that's what happened with Kendra. So I wasn't even gonna block her, honestly. But I did. When I watched the live today and I seen how many comments she was leaving trying to convince me that I'm crazy. I'm a shit starter. She wasn't saying it in those terms, but to sum it all up, that's what it was basically saying. I'm starting stuff. Something wrong with me. She about to back away. She never heard that when I just seen her in the live. That's why I blocked her today. Okay. And she'll stay blocked. Hmm. I ain't going back and forth with these bitches. Okay. I'm not. Not doing it, not doing it, not doing it. Thank you, Adrienne. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, boo. We're not talking about BYB right now. Please don't distract me. No, I'm not, and I'm not. I don't have any. Nah, I'm good on them. Let me see. Yeah, I know what happened, honey. These people be getting mad about the truth for real. My bad, y'all. I digress, but fee. Salty Boss is crazy, Eddie. She is so crazy. Let me see. Yes, thank you so much, my Adrian. I love you, boo. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Let me see. Feast, you are right, baby. I couldn't believe my hold on. Let me go now. Hey, it went away. Okay, I couldn't believe my ears when they fly and cursed me out. Girl, TMC. They pick stuff and when you respond, you wrong. See, when I picked stuff with Sharita and 69 told them how wrong they wasn't wrong for responding. See, I'm a reasonable person, okay? People are gonna I thought people respond accordingly. They don't just jump out the blue and start just saying off the wall stuff if they have sane minds, okay? Let me see. You're telling your story. Don't allow people to bring you. Oh no, I ain't responding to that crap. Salty Ball's my girl. Let me see. I ain't responding to it though. Sharita she don't get my attention tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight, Sharita. Maybe another day. Not tonight, baby. Yeah, I love this live. It's very mature. Thanks for the content. You're welcome. Thank you so much for the $20 piece. You know I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where is my Miss Angie? She must be asleep. Mm-hmm. Crying. Y'all did that on my birthday. What? Yeah, Labra. And I'm like, what? Why is she I love Three's Company Candy Cane. I watch it on I watch it on Tubi sometime when it's on there. Sometimes they take it off, but I watch it a lot on Tubi. Y'all watch Four Brothers, the movie? I forgot all about that movie. When I tell y'all that is one of my favorite movies, I will marry every single last one of them brothers except the youngest brother. That white one, the oldest one with the facial hair, I just forgot how much I love him. I'm watching that when we get off live tonight. That's my future husband, y'all. We're gonna have some mixed babies one day when I'm like 50 something. But anyway, yeah, crying on her birthday. And I'm like, it's no way. Speaking of crying, that girl over there, this is what I mean when I say this sector appreciates lies. They don't like facts. When I went live and I went to Walmart, wasn't that like content that a lot of content creators were doing about the food stamps and stuff like that? I got on here and told y'all I received $16 in food stamps. Y'all was telling me maybe it's wrong, go check at the store. I said, we gonna go to the store. We went to the store. It wasn't on there. I was like, damn, this some bullshit. Yeah. But she said I cried. Okay. Like, okay. You literally just lied to have something to say. I can imagine how many lies you tell in your real life because all you do is spew lies out here. You're a lying comedian, is what you are. Nothing is factual about you. Only thing that's factual is that you're dirty. Okay, but anyway, so let me see. Yeah, we gotta be. Damn, that's crazy. I really be shocked, y'all, that some of these people still watch me because I don't watch them. Yes, she did. Drinking is no excuse. No, it's not lab rat. It's not at all. But that's what I'm saying. Like these people, they definitely like lies. They don't like facts. They don't like people to tell straight up how it is. They want you to go all around the place. They want to they want to compare things like her telling her mom's story to me giving my journey on dialysis. Like that. They want to applaud the fact about what this little girl said about my grandbaby, honey. That's what they want to applaud. And let me tell y'all, my daughter went to the doctor today. I'm gonna have a big grandbaby, y'all. This baby is already 2 pounds. They told her that the baby was like, he gonna be a big guy. They said he probably gonna be about 7 or 8 pounds. Baby, he was so big. His face was right in the camera. I mean, right in the ultrasound screening, like right there. I think he looked like me, but my daughter, she started laughing. So I don't know. But anyway, so that's some, that made my heart smile like a mug today, baby. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Let me see. They love her. They need to send her to rehab now. That's all. She need more than rehab. Um, yeah, they could have kept Mash. Yeah, I ain't never watched Mash though. Yeah, I don't ain't it black and white? I don't like that. I don't think I ever watched it. Let me see if he's supposed to be on some straight bullshit. And when my eyes open finally, um, game over. I want to bow out gracefully if I can. Some of these folks won't let me make it. PMC, F them. I'm telling you, F them, babe. Let me see. Yes, that's my sister. Oh, okay. Okay, I got that. Oh, I'm still up here. She understood very well. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. I'm going down, y'all. Their content is too cool. Okay, I read that. Let me go down. Oh, why did I go back all the way up here? All my words 100. Sewer rat, I mean lab rat. What you talking about, lab rat, child? So, sorry, V. I'm gone to the bushes. You good, lab rat. Or salty balls, you good. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I just wanted people to get an understanding of where it stemmed from, why I just addressed the situation. I'm not gonna sit with anybody like that that doesn't have any self-control, that actually really hates me in real time. Um, I'm just not. I'm not gonna sit with anybody like that. It's pretty much self-explanatory. I don't have to explain. And I want everybody to understand I don't give a damn about how nobody looks at it after this live, how you feel. You can give your own everything. I won't hear it. I won't see it because I haven't been in this sector. I'm actually about to get ready to go to the beach sector. I got a live that I'm gonna listen to when I get off of here. But I wanted to see if anybody had anything to say because I will drop the link. Yes. Mhm. Let me see. They make everything a drag. I mean, my kidney transplant at this point they think is a drag. These people make everything a drag. It's just sickening. It's sickening, and I can't tolerate it. I just can't. I'm not going to try to find understanding to a whole bunch of confusing shit. Like I'm just not doing that. I'm absolutely not doing that. Okay, let me drop it, Lulu. I hope that's it. I don't know what this thing doing. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay. I'm coming to then. Y'all can both come up. That's fine. Y'all talk y'all stuff and I'm gonna try to eat some of my sandwich. The link is in the comments, y'all. So yeah, I hope everybody understands and I hope y'all don't expect me to keep coming out here saying the same thing because it's not doing it. I'm not doing it. Hello.
Hey, how y'all doing?
I'm good, Lulu. How you boo?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm in the tub, so if y'all hear some water, I'm in the tub.
That's okay, girl. That's okay.
Hey, chat. Hey, everybody. Now I can't see the chat, so I think Feast had a question, so you'll have to read it to me because I can't. My hands are wet. So Feast
Child.
is gonna she's gonna type a question in. You read it to me, and then I'll go ahead and answer.
Okay. Type the question, please.
I hope everybody had a good day today. You heard my song, Fee.
Your phone.
My song I wrote today.
Oh, girl, I shared it. Mm-hmm.
Baby, I
Oh,
put
well,
them
so
keys
hard.
on that Christmas tree. If y'all ain't seen my short, y'all go run it up. I put the keys on the Christmas tree, baby. We said this Christmas. Don't play with us.
Girl, I laughed so hard. I seen it. I
Girl.
kind of I kind of watched a couple of your things today because last night I was on your live, but I fell asleep. And then when I got up, it was like 3 in the morning, and I
I
watched another
understand.
live. But when I watched your live when you was on your way home, that was a good live, Lulu. You kind of motivated me to get out here and talk some sense instead of.
Yeah, girl, cause I could not believe it. I'm at work working. This bomb at school. I mean, this bomb at home stinking, and you got the nerve to tag me, girl. Get away! Get the fuck away from me!
Mm-hmm.
Shit,
Mm-hmm. Thinking is right.
shit. Nobody
Hmm.
got time
Where
for
you
that.
at, boo? Are you in the back? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I ain't see you, honey. Hold on. I got you. Feast, that's you? Hello?
It's me.
Okay.
Hey, Feast,
Hey, lady.
how you doing?
I'm good. Y'all there?
Yeah.
Yes, we are
Like,
here.
look, it looked different on my pad, but I'm glad
So
we're
you
Yeah.
here.
on your
Look,
iPad?
yeah, how you know?
You said on my pad. I was trying to get you to the comments, but I don't know how to do it on the iPad. I just know how to do it on the iPhone.
No, I can see the back chat, and then I think I can change it. I've never used it on here, but it's all good because I'll just watch it on the television because I got you on Blue.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Fee, for letting me come up on your platform.
You know you welcome, Feast.
You know, special
Anytime, but
people.
thank you for coming up.
Look, special people don't have no platforms. We special.
You so crazy.
Girl.
You so
I
crazy,
mean,
honey.
they had said it, so it had to be true.
Right.
Anyway, for real though, Lou, when it come down to it, I blocked you a long time ago, and I didn't know it was you. And I wanted to come on the platform
You
because
so crazy.
I, I'm serious. I wanted to come on the platform to apologize about it because I didn't know what demon I was sitting with when they gave you a nickname that they gave you that I'm not going to repeat. Stop it, Bea. Stop.
Oh, okay.
So I was in a chat a while back, and sometimes you have to think amongst what you're laughing about. I'm gonna say that
Okay.
because when it come down to it, it's not good all the time to just drop down and laugh about things because it can be something detrimental to someone else's life, and we've all have witnessed that go on this platform.
Right.
So I just wanted to say I was sorry. I did not know it was a nickname for you, what it meant. I came into a chat. I don't know if you was there. I don't care if someone sent a screenshot. That's who I am. because I don't want you to be uncomfortable with me. And if so, you can always reach out to me to say, hey, Feast, listen, you made me feel like this. And be like, okay, hold up. What I
See, I
had
didn't
did.
even know that. I didn't even know that. I know I hadn't seen you. I know at one time, you know what I'm saying, we all were following chopping. Um Things
Hmm.
got to be a little bit uncomfortable over there. So a lot of us stayed, some didn't. And so a lot of times at that time people were really, really pushing sides. And so it was like sometimes if you agree with somebody, disagree, then all of a sudden you were pushed to choose a side. So, like people have said, even on this live, this sector is demonic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have tried to do other content to kind of get out of the sector because people try to box you in and it just gets to be crazy. So I definitely understand. I definitely understand.
Yes, and I didn't want us to be, I never want someone to be uncomfortable because I don't want to
Right.
be uncomfortable. And it's like when we talk about things like that here on this platform, and it sickens me because it's so many intelligent women
Right.
beyond the bullshit that's right here on this platform, and the difference we can make in our own lives and other lives too, to change something within this world we live in. But they take
Right.
that shit for a joke. It's just like, I'm sorry, Fee, I cursed. They just take that for a
You
joke. But
okay?
I
I
just
think I've
wanted
been doing
to.
really good. I think AI done already seen I'm being
Yeah,
good
you
today.
have done really, really well. I feel like this. As
Amazing.
long as the person has not drugged my mother,
Yes.
they have not drugged my mother, then I can, I can be cordial and I can forgive. But once you disrespect my queen, especially when I'm still struggling with that, that's just something that I just can't get over right now. And I feel like anybody can respect that.
Definitely.
That's
I
right.
just can't, just cannot. Once you disrespect my mother, the woman who gave me life, the woman who, we have sacrificed for each other, I just can't do that right now. I just, no, no.
Everyone should have a standard. When it come down to it, I understand where you're coming from. Y'all gotta excuse my echo now. You know I'm down here with the dogs' feet
You
because
okay?
I don't bring this to my family. Right now the basement is their space, so that's where I am. But Lou, when it come down to it, I understand that. That's why I understood Fee where she was coming from. And
Right.
I was taken back because it was so many people there in the chat, and it was as if, oh, we didn't get the gist. I mean, we see the shit when it's shaped. Let's just be for real.
Right.
And
Right.
when it come down to it, they want to deny it. And when you say something about it, you're attacked. That's what I've been seeing for now years. And if you talk with any sense, any dignity, any integrity, anything like that, it's like it's a punch in their stomach or in their face. It's not your problems, it's their own issues. Just because you won't stoop to a level or feel as if this is not my real life, man. And I know that I'm better than this. It's a choice. It's then, oh, bitch, who you is. But long as I come out here like this and gotta hold my breath to talk hooded, you will accept me. If
That's
I
right.
ride with the bullshit, you will accept me. I see a lot of women right now on this platform that sit with women that in real life, their characters of not that what they do on this internet. And the
Mm-hmm.
crazy part is
You don't
they
think
don't
so,
mind.
Fee? You don't think so?
I do. I do, Fee. I think that it's some women, I think like this because when I say something is beneath me, it's something that I won't do because I know how it will interfere in my life and how it
Right.
will change it, right? And
Right.
Hmm.
everyone
Right.
I'm supposed to love surrounding me. So that's beneath me because if I go there, I expose them to everything. And I don't give a damn. It's not for sale or view. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
And they
Hmm.
don't get that. And when we talk about things like that, oh, she's crazy. She's this, she's that. when it come down to it, I do think it's a lot of intelligent women. Ain't no side to me. I see a ass of women. I think that all of us are imperfect people. So therefore,
Definitely.
some good and bad in you. You understand me? It's
Mm-hmm.
a choice of what you're going to take. But as long as we're talking like this, they don't get the gist. They want to be ignorant because it's blissful to them. It's like if you're doing good, Lucinda, I'm not going to sit up and tell Fee, yeah, but she got this award. But when it come down to it, her ass gonna fail over here because she ain't got this here good. No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna sit there
And
and
I
call
just may
them.
fail. And here's the thing about me: if I fail at something, I don't mind being transparent because I
But
don't want to see
but
nobody else fail.
that's
If
right.
it's
But
something that
sis,
I
what I'm
struggle with, I don't want to
yeah,
see you struggle with it if I can
struggle with
struggle
it
with
too.
you.
Right, and that's what I'm talking about, sister. This is not to bring each other down. This is to bring each other up. If I ain't
Mm.
here to help you do that, I ain't there. When I heard that girl say on that live, I don't want feast money. I'm like, what the fuck? Where this come from, baby? You telling really what's in you and what's a bother. I've been ruffled your feathers. See, when I
Mhm.
didn't get out here and show my ass where you wanted me to show it, it bothered you then. Oh, this a diddy bitch. This, that, and the other. You can't have any integrity, like I said, any stand up in you, any respect, anything that you can stand up on a word that's positive. You can't have that. Oh no,
Mm-hmm. Oh
because
no, they
that's when.
call that fake. They call that
Oh yeah,
fake.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fake. But they
Mhm.
don't know nothing about that. See, they wouldn't grasp on to it, and then when you call a thing, which they reside in, oh, you the problem. Then let me see how many
Mm-hmm.
people I can turn against you.
That's
Right.
It,
it.
it, it's sick. It's sick because they did it to Fee. I watched him. I've been watching for a while,
Speak,
and what
please.
I brought.
I want to hear it.
Uh-huh.
Speak.
See, when I watched, see, I keep going back to it. And this is Fee Live, so I have to ask her this because she came out here for one thing. We going somewhere else, sister. So Fee,
Mhm.
can I tell the story about something? What I want to speak about?
Yeah, you can speak about whatever you want to.
Okay. Now, it was bothering some because, like, I ain't know my damn sister, which is my baby sister. Fee was gonna talk about all this. Yeah, she, you know, when it's youth, they're entwined into social media. So of course you know about this shit. I ain't know nothing about it. I stumbled over. She was watching it in my house, talking about, sister, look, this, that, and the other. And there's a lot of stuff my little sister did for me, as far as in my businesses and what she's over for me. So when I saw her watching it, I was like, well, what is this? At this time, we're overseas. Well, went, child, I don't gamble because I ain't got no good luck like that. We don't went over there gambling on one little measly little $8,000. They were euros though, y'all. So I won about 5,000 over there in their money in euros, but it was eight in ours. So my
Oh,
sister,
okay.
to my sister, I said, I'm gonna give you four. She was like, for real? I was like, yeah, because you helped me a lot. And so she was indulging into YouTube that night. And I was like, oh, that's the girl, huh? And I don't call people out their names. You can do what you please, cause God see all look. You ain't finna take my blessing away from me for making me stoop to a level that you're on. So Rita, when it come down to it, uh, she was in her live, and I said she was giving a something with the homeless, whatnot. And I was like, we need to help her. I said, because it's a sister. I said, when it come down to it, my sister know kind of what's going on, but I don't know shit. I'm blindsided. I said, it's a sister. I say, so therefore help her. And I don't regret that to this day. It's the work that came off of it, Lucinda, just because I did it. Mhm.
Mm.
Tell, the truth- tell the truth, shame the devil. When it come down to it, it was given to her. Some of us saw what happened in the chat. We ain't got to go that far back. It was about $600. Me and my sister playing pity pat, but we know we're doing it for a good cause, and God just blessed me with this. What you gonna do with it? Spend it anyways on something else. So if she's having a group of people that need to help her help them. You pay it forward. That's how I was raised. I don't know nobody else. That might be lame to them, but that's how I was raised. So therefore, when it come down to it, that happened in her chat. I think it was about a week, 2 weeks later, or whatnot. My sister called her. They were talking on the phone. They were in my home. I was talking to her, and I was like, you don't have to do this. I think it was around that meet and greet time then. I ain't know no damn body, okay? At this time, she had, after I gave that money, I came up on her platform. I think Sweet Tea, which she ain't got nothing to do with this because we ain't talking about that right now. I'm talking about the memberships that I can see now who got them on my channel and I didn't know of them. It was memberships. And then it was people that had been on my channel before that I was seeing. And I was like, they're over there. They listen to this kind of stuff. People that had listened to my content and I didn't know anything about this content. So anywho, when it come down to it, we gave the money, blase, blase. About a week later, DJ had a live, and she was in the live and she was going, and I think I went by my guest room, to tell you the truth. I keep YouTube on in it. So I heard her. I was like, she's live. I want to go to her live because I had been in her lives, right? Because her and Rita was in each other's lives. I didn't know. I thought they were friends. So I thought that's the next person because Rita said, go over there.
They
Same
was
thing.
friends at one time.
Oh my God. But listen now. So I thought that's just what you do. So I'm in the live and she busts out and be like, yeah, she stole this. She did this. And she got that lady old money. I was like, oh, wow. So I typed it in the chat because I'm not typing. I always talk text. That's why a lot of my shit be thrown off. Spell check. But I'm like, oh, wow, send. And I was like, what you talking about? Because I was confused. And then it seemed like she was treating her as if she was a suspect or some shit, or she was her enemy. And I was like, but yesterday, y'all just was in each other's hi. What the fuck? So this is what I'm saying, because I'm
hold on, let me just laugh real quick. I had y'all on mute. Not DJ treating her like a suspect.
I swear.
Okay, I'm going back on mute, child. Go ahead, Pete.
So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So as this going on, DJ Live is about to end because DJ been live for a minute and I just jumped in the live. At this point, Miss America Chef, I'm sorry, and Catrice, everybody, and even Danny, I can name a lot of, was over there in that chat. And the next thing you know, Rita go live. When she go live, oh, y'all motherfuckers. I was like, by God. I was taken aback. I was like, well, by God. Yo, bitches, don't coming. I'm motherfucking shit. I was like, how we got here? Because I was bothered. I was like, what's she talking about? And so before I type, feast with Grannies, stay your motherfucking blind ass out my tree. You lie, bitch. I'm like, okay, I mean, all right, okay. At the same time, I'm laughing though, seriously, because it was funny. And then I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So I call my sister over. She started telling me everything. So I didn't know what else to do because the next thing you know, it's a whole lie talking about she a scammer. Yep, it's me. Oh, yeah, she gave that money. They scamming over there. She part of the whatever. DJ enterprise shit. I'm like, what these people talking about? You better stop saying my name like that. I was like, because I got to worry about my business, the one that was under my name. And I'm like, this is crazy. So DJ got demonetized. When DJ got demonetized, Miss America, I still got the screenshots and shit. Where her and Catrice and Chef Mac, when it come down to it, all of them befriended themselves. I didn't know them. I even got the stuff that we all talked about. It wasn't bad. But when she got in contact with me through Google, because you're not going to get my number, you got in contact with me with Google, you were telling me, oh, DJ demonetized, we got to do this and that for her, get these bitches. I was like, babe, that's not my forte. And she got mad. She got mad because I'm like, what the fuck? If your name ain't Chauncey or Jasper and them grown men, bitch, I can't see you. Because my mama gone and my daddy stand for himself. So I ain't finna do none of that shit. She got mad. The next thing you know, oh, he's with Cornisa, part of the enterprise. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? I was blown because it was happening so fast. So I'm like, what the fuck? Roz came up in my feed. And my sister wasn't there and she couldn't talk to me right then. I said, I'm finna go up on her account. Who she be watching? I'm like, these people can't believe this shit. I was like, this is outstanding. I was taken back, bitch. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, this is the most ghetto as ratchet as shit. But bitch, if you want me to stoop to the level, I will and can. So
They
I'm
will
like,
take you there now. They will take
right.
you there.
They'll take you through there. I'll take you through there. I swear I'll take you through it. So at the end of the day, I'm like, what the fuck? So I called my lawyer. She wrote up this shit. She said, Cornice, this is what you do because you have another brand behind your brand. You got to get that brand off. And I knew I had to. And I was like, nah, man, this is why I gave the money. Rita had told all this anyways. That shit didn't work. Roz came over my feed. I went in her chat. I watched everyone in the chat. I saw her daughter. When I found out, I ain't gonna call her a little girl, she's a young woman, that she went along with Chauncey, I was like, see, I can't go to her, but see, her mama, because I had just watched Roz and she had just cussed them the fuck out, snatching their souls like sometimes she do with the truth. I'm just telling the truth, shame to them. At the end of the
No,
day,
that is the truth. Go ahead. That's
uh-huh,
absolutely the truth.
it always been.
Chopping.
Yeah, we're gonna give her ass that now. So when it come down to it, I saw a daughter, and it was like daytime TV or daytime whatever her name was. I was like, I gotta talk to her. I said because this shit ain't right. This ain't what it do. I said, see, this what had happened, and don't nobody know me, so I didn't know who I could talk to. I'm gonna tell you something. Just as well as it's bad in us, it's good in us too, and that's all of us. She didn't have to. And I don't think it was just for content. Now, do I think some of content? Yeah. But I don't think all of it was for content. I think when she said, I want you to get your story out because they do that to people. And she said, you can tell me, you can send it to me. And I was like, I want to send it to you. I said, because I'm not putting that shit on my channel because that's not what my brand is. I sent it to her. I sent Day some more stuff. That's what I was telling you the other day on your live feed. I sent her some more stuff. The stuff that I sent her was pertaining only to me. These motherfuckers done put out here, oh, that bitch records you. Like, I'm looking for a friend. Bitch, the 4 little motherfuckers I got since kindergarten, been my friend, gonna stay my friends. Ain't nobody looking for that. When you call me, I even have text of that. You can see the threads of me telling them, if you call me, I'm in my office. It's cameras in here. You're subjected to be recorded because you're going to be calling me on a certain phone. I didn't try to hide that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you said it one time, say it again, bitch, with your soul, not with your chest. So when it come down to it, I told all of them that, but somehow it got out, oh, feast this and that. But you know, I seen a group of a lot. And it wasn't my first time. I've been through this all my life of envious bitches. You better not have no high self-esteem. Oh, bitch, let me see how I can break that down because that's a weak bitch. And then she need an entourage. Yeah, she need an entourage of minions to support her weak ass because, see, they weak too.
That's it.
And then that's the first thing they say. I don't need nobody. I stand by myself. Why you everywhere else then, bitch? Getting turned down. I don't want no apologies. I ain't accepting no motherfuckers. What Miss Carver said? Didn't she say that? Huh? So you kept beating the drum until you got into the dough. Huh? You kept beating that motherfucker because you need the crew money, bitch. Contrary to what you try to make others think. But she crazy because I'll change my voice. I have to get ghetto so the bitch can understand, because anything else, give me a big word. Bitch, you can't Google that shit from your brain, yo. You ain't old enough yet, bitch. Because you should be
Don't
there.
hear it on the replay. Don't worry.
I'm just saying you should be there, bitch. I'm just saying, tell the truth, I ain't there. So at the end of the day, some things you have to think about what you're going to entertain versus you're not. But after all that, after 2 years, when all that happened to see Rob, it was a wake-up call. I told Day one day they was trying to say, hey, Carnice was over there talking about Raw too. Her chef might know. I was like, shit, I was on a panel. And this is what I said, Brittany. The little girl in Arkansas, I said little girl, she was trying to make some shit then. Way back when, she the one said it. I know where it come from. See, that bitch been disliking me for a very long time. I've been ruffling them
She don't like
feathers.
her selfie. She don't like anybody.
Anybody that's got anything going positive,
doesn't like herself.
anything. And see, if you say anything about it, I'm finna. And it's like, you finna nothing, because I see you for what you is. And my God, say, baby, whatever you do, it won't touch me. So it's crazy on her. But like, it's just been the persona and the scenarios and the fake shit, assumptions and shit that I'm tired of. When it come down to it, just like I told you, you'll know before they do. Not one,
If she
but
can't touch
3.
her own key to her own car and her own key to her own place, she can't touch you.
Don't talk to me. I had 4 of them loose ends. I had not even want 4. My husband had told me, you're going to get rid of one of them calls this year. I had 4 of them, bitch. I ain't got to ask nobody to crank up. And since my husband, who he is, was saying, your husband got this. I mean, at the end of the day, I saw bitches sit back and be like, oh, she got a trailer park down in Georgia. Feet, remember I was telling you about? I was like, no, bitch, there's a whole office down there with 15 acres of land, ho. Where I let them work, rent them fields for cotton, bitch. Get it right, because you looked up an address. Sit your ass down somewhere and find something better to do. Because I'm going to make a fool out you. I'm going to make your ass wish you wouldn't have came up here. So at the end of the day, as I look at all this shit and the shit that they did to Feet, I'm seeing this shit as a cycle, Lou. And it's like, yeah, if you're not out here bashing children, deceased people, sick people, their health and stuff, it's like, you ain't doing that. If you ain't, I can
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing that, bitch, you ain't with it, bitch. You know? I'm just saying. That's what we usually see. I can read the chat, y'all. Look at Lab Rat. Hey, Lab Rat. Hey, TMC. That's another thing. That's just like she did that lady. I heard that clip because Big Head Fred had got mad a long time ago. Went on ahead, gave that money and stuff over there to Rita. Now, I'm going to call her ass out her name because I heard and I went and seen the fucking clip myself. Girl, I ain't never tried to sit with your ass. Never. At the end of the day, I wouldn't sit with you in real life. For real. So she's going to sit up there in her life almost like crazy. That's why I was saying defamation of character, bitch. But since y'all got me out here like that, let me show you who you really are and who I am, bitch. Stop playing with me. I wouldn't dare sit with her. I ain't even got no Facebook page. My sister always had one. See, you gonna see. And at the end of the day, I'm like, girl, I ain't never contacted you. She said this about 3 weeks ago. I'm late to the motherfucking game. I just found out last week. But guess who? Peekaboo gonna say something about it on her chat. And one of your great old supporters, Fee, sent it to me in a clip talking about Feast with Bernice would never make me go live. Correction, bitch, she have, cause she bother your feathers and ruffle them motherfuckers. Yeah, because guess what? From Shamar chat, the shit and the assumptions, the narrative she tried to spin that night. I had my sisters, the four of them was on the phone, different devices. And I'm like, oh, y'all bitch beneath me. But I'm saying Rhonda, the gorgeous one, when it come down to it, I'm like, I know where you can fucking come from, bitch. I ain't never did nothing for you. You rolled with this bitch. This bitch rolled for this bitch. This bitch fucked her over. And she came for me. I never did nothing for her or to her. When it come down to it, now you support her. You know I ain't gonna never support the bitch because you ain't gonna never talk about mine or play on my motherfucking tater, which is my goddamn head, and talk about we gonna talk later on, bitch. We ain't got nothing to say. I can be cordial around you, but what we ain't gonna do is be buddy motherfucking buddy. Not today nor tomorrow. And that's just how I am. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna give you a chance. Because if you did it the first time, you better believe you. Boom, you'll do it again.
That's right.
So therefore, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing against T, but I know what she did. I still have the live. And if she feel like, oh, you know what, Polly's bitch, fuck you and all that you want to do, fine, honey. It just show who you are. I've given that to God, and that's no bother, but that don't make a bitch forget. Tell the truth, shame the devil.
Right.
That's just like TRW. I'm gonna bring her up because that's the one who said I lived in trouble. I'm like, TRW, come on now, bitch. I don't even know you like that, but you rhyme for Rita. And you seen how Rita turned around and shitted on her. I didn't laugh at her because that wasn't funny. She really rolled with her motherfucking ass. She don't give a fuck about nobody. But see, my thing is about saying all of this is how you burn bridges with other people. You never know who God put in your path, and you never know what your future really holds and who you will need later on. But if a bitch spit on me, I'm not going to give another chance. You understand that? I don't care who you are. I can forgive you and move the fuck on. He didn't say we got to be buddy, nothing. I can move on because at the end of the day, you will do it again. And this platform, they do this shit. It's a cycle. It's a continuing negative cycle. And if you're not
conveniently forget the facts.
Yep.
They don't
conveniently forget the facts, and then they create a new narrative.
That's right.
According to what they want. That's
that
what they
is
do.
Yeah. Everybody was so outside of the subject yesterday. I was like, what? This is crazy. I didn't know grown people actually think like this. I was really shocked. I'm not even gonna lie.
I
was happy when you said, if you wanted me to see it, you don't tell me to go see it. You understand me?
She could have just
you would have told me what. That's right. Oh, child. Look at you.
I talked about your son. I talked about your sister. And then when she said that, you would have been like, hold up. You
exactly.
talking about my sister?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Exactly. Because there's no way I'm going to beg your pardon. I'm going to sit there and say, I apologize. And she was looking for you to do it first. The whole live was a fucking mess.
It was.
I look at her little minions that laugh when she say something about me. I bother them bitches too, especially the one with the swole throat and the pink lipstick. Let not go down, bitch. Nah, I ain't never did that to you, girl. I always supported that girl. And at the end of the day, I'm just like, I'm gonna let you figure that out. Looking like a whole McDonald clown, bitch. Don't you? Bitch, you can talk about that eye. She still look good. She still look good. Lil' Fee, you can talk about that eye all you want to. She still look good. Like she said, a nigga ain't never asked me for no nose. He should have been asking you for a nose. Scooby-Doo, get a clue what life really about, bitch. That's why he should have been asking you for some nose. With that big motherfucker up there. God, please. See, let me get down,
Well, I'm about to turn on the thing so I can see, because I can't see you, honey. You turned your camera on or something?
No, I ain't got my camera on. I ain't turned my camera on.
Oh, okay. Because you was like,
And
look, that's why I was trying to see.
oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Who brought T name up? Aretha. Hey, Aretha. Aretha don't already like me. She one of them T supporters. This shit I'm talking about. I'm just reading the chat right now. When it come down to it, it's like, don't jump your ass over here, cause bitch, you envious or
Who is
whatever anyway.
Aretha?
Cause you don't even know me. You
Who
don't
is
know me.
Aretha, Ty? Who is Aretha? Lord have
You
mercy.
know Aretha that always on ported. Shit, the one time, the little girl over there about said she would get on a motherfucker licking that T ass. That shit was funny as hell.
I don't know no Aretha, Ty. I don't know her.
I've
But
seen
I
that name
don't see her.
a couple of places, Aretha. But I think it has a
If it's
different
not Aretha Vaughn, I think it's Aretha Vaughn. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I've seen that name.
We've been here for some years by now. You usually know people, and even when they change their names, because they usually fuck up and say it in the chat, did me. So at the end of the day, we end up knowing who it is. But see, when it come down to it, I am sorry about what happened. And
You
when
got
it come down to it, I ain't saying I'm sorry for that mole. No, I'm saying I'm sorry to where you had to. I wouldn't want to endure. You supposed to be by my side, but you and everybody on motherfucking chat. You supposed to be riding with me, and you say, even if you're a supporter, I want real supporters. Don't tell me you love me, and I know it's internet love. So internet love is that if you see somebody talking about me, bitch, don't wave your flag talking about go, go, go. You feel what I'm saying? Let me know, no. How about that? And I felt like it was a lot of fakeness. It was like, yeah, Fee, come and apologize. And I think they were laughing at you because you did so. I really do. I really do. And that was fucked up. So since she over there talking about, I think Fee sent it. And if I did, bitch, I ain't start nothing. But see, Gigi told y'all who did. Brittany. I'm sorry, Fee.
What?
Yeah, she said that.
Oh, you sent it?
Yeah, she said, I sent this. So Gigi popped in her chat and told her ass, nah, bitch, I sent it. And y'all hoes weak as fuck for putting feast in it. I laughed like a motherfucker when I saw that clip. Yes, Gigi did say that. Yes, Gigi did. Gigi she texted me just a minute ago and said she putting her baby to sleep, but she'll be back in this live. But but when it come down to it, I see her on my Instagram. But she shared you too. But yeah, that's what she said. And I'm like, I know you lying. I know you lying. So at the end of the day, though, when it come down to it, I don't care if I told her, if you told her, Lou. It's the fact that motherfuckers sit right there up under your nose,
that's
playing
the
on
point.
your
They
head
want to
like
move
that.
the point. Who told her who the bone carrier? And I seen Brown Beauty World. She said that whoever told me is sitting up laughing at me, rubbing their hands together, making me look crazy. I said, how am I looking crazy? I just want to address that real quick. Because Brown Beauty World be over here too. I just want to say, how am I looking crazy by addressing a situation, by addressing something that I just heard? How am I looking crazy, Brown Beauty World? I'm just saying, like, it be them ones like that. Like when you think they stand for something and then they go all around the point of the conversation and want to aim it on somebody else instead of saying, okay, well, maybe she just heard it. You wanna act like something wrong with my mental, like I'm slow and somebody is leading me. No, I got the message, I listened to the timestamp, and I decided to respond. So I'm not looking crazy. I am upset that I sat on that girl's panel, though. Don't get me wrong. But Brown Beauty World, you was wrong for that. But I'm gonna let you have it though, boo. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm just calling y'all out. That's it. Cause I'm really sick of y'all. Y'all think I'm playing. I'm sick of y'all, bro. Go ahead,
But
Fee.
see, a lot of times though, if you're busy and you have a life, a lot of times you don't listen thoroughly all the way through every live.
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
Brown Beauty World dropped in my comment yesterday on my replay and said something about Bama talking about me. So I was like, well,
Yeah,
why is
she
she telling
was.
me that? Okay, but
But
why is she
Bama
telling
talk
me that?
about everybody, so why she have to tell you that? Bama talk about everybody.
Exactly. So you
Hey,
want to
hey,
find out who's the bone carrier telling me stuff, but you're one of them that's over here telling me stuff. And not only that, but like I said, when you hold a person to a certain kind of standard, you expect them to actually see what's going on besides go all around the big picture and try to aim the narrative on something that it doesn't even mean. It does not matter who told me. It does not matter about any of that
mhm.
brown beauty world.
But
It's about the
but
fact
the,
that I just heard it and I decided to address it. Period.
And I'm not defending Bama, but what else would you expect Bama to do? She's trying to get her channel up to 1,000, so of course she gonna have
Girl,
some
I
material.
don't care nothing about no Bama at all.
Hey, wait a minute, Fee. Let me tell you something, Salty T-Balls. I'm all woman. When it come down to it, you can contact T if you want to and disturb her day. You ain't gonna see no back and forth. I meant what I said. I know what happened. I know I'm not lying. If T went off on my husband, which she did, she never apologized. So if she meant it from her soul, I look for her to stand on it. At the end of the day, I know I'll never sit with her and she'll never sit with me because I'll never be comfortable enough. You get that? See, that's grown woman talk shit there. You see what I'm saying? Now, I
Yeah.
don't hate her because that's her opinion. You understand me? I might have some opinions about her husband, but I don't because I've never been invested in nobody on this internet to be worried about what they home look like, who he fucking, what he doing, how much money he make. Are you stupid? I have to do that with my own, baby. I keep all this shit intact, all four fucking properties. Get that right. So at the end of the day, I don't care who you go call, baby, until you tell Jesus on me. I promise you I won't fold, boo, but I won't bow down and drop down to the level of nothing in low life. That's never gonna happen. So you can go on and do what you need to do because I'm kind of insulted from what you saying.
She didn't say she was gonna tell T. She said,
He
"Oh,
said
Rita."
Aretha said,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but she a bone carrier and a shit starter. She don't care because she hear what I'm saying, but she'll go and spin the narrative and make her own up. You understand me? Because the motives
Mm-hmm.
these people have out here is sad, but it's true. Tell me
Yeah,
I'm
I
lying.
saw it. I saw it, Salty.
Mhm.
I saw it. Mm-hmm. She
I'm
said she didn't
sorry,
say that.
Salty. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Salty. I apologize, baby. I just saw some of the comments because I can't see all of y'all comments. It's coming up slow because I'm in this thing back here. I'm not on YouTube, so I'm sorry. At the end
Mm-hmm.
of the day,
I'm in the
though, y'all,
bathtub. I can't see nobody comments. I just want us to get along.
Lou, don't nobody want to hear you in no battle. Girl, you already talking about that man and stuff. I'm
She
just saying.
relaxing. She relaxing, honey. Ain't nothing wrong with it, girl. Relax.
I'm telling you, I'm feeling good, baby. This water feel good to me.
I don't blame you, child. Oh, let us not talk about grown folk shit because they're going to be minions of children. Oh, they were talking about it. They want to jump in the tub together. Crazy ass bitches.
They might, they might have. Maybe
Oh,
my
they
mom
gonna go
and
deep,
Tia, they
bitch,
was
if
all
they
in the
can.
tub.
Listen, they gonna go deep, bitch, if they can. But see, when it come down to it, I say, I can't be your mama. Don't want to be your damn mama. If I can't be your peer, what the fuck? You feel what I'm saying? I ain't even 50. I'm 46. At the end of, and proud of it. At the end of the day, though, I'm proud and happy that you saw it for yourself, no matter who sent it, when it got sent, and you didn't downplay that shit. They were
Exactly.
laughing at you, looking at you like a clown, baby. And the motherfuckers that
I
supported
guess
you,
they
I saw
wanted me
them
to
right
keep
there.
looking like a clown. I think that they got mad because
Right,
I came off the circus.
right.
Mhm. I mean, what else can you
Boom.
get from that? Like people act like either they don't stand up for themselves or they just expect you to do things that they wouldn't do. I mean, I don't know nobody that would accept that type of stuff. Like I'm not
They
gonna
just
accept
got
that.
excited when they saw y'all being cool and that y'all was gonna come together and
But that's
drag.
another thing, Lulu. Why they think I need her to drag though? She
I
ain't never
don't
needed that
understand
girl
that.
to
I
drag. Is
don't
they
know why.
crazy?
I don't now that
That
No,
I
that's
that's
don't know
right,
why
crazy.
they think that.
Salty.
Because you stand alone and you can drag by yourself. So I don't know why they thought that.
Period. Like, I don't need that girl to drag. They wanted it because they liked her. And they just needed her to look a little better by having me on her side. But nah, baby, I ain't here to
But
like
baby,
nobody's
was
life.
she not happy to get back in Miss Carver chat, baby?
Uh-huh. Yes, she
Hey,
was.
It seemed
listen,
like she didn't want to do that. It seemed like she thought that was Christmas. I'm like, she was. I said, this child here is just so needy.
Uh-huh.
I gotta mute. I gotta mute. I didn't mean to start laughing like that. Listen, that's what I was talking about. Listen, I did not know. See, I remember when Miss Carver said what she said, some things that girl said to her. When it come down to it, I'm like, oh man, this real bad. We can all get along. I'm like, this shit bad. I was praying and stuff. I ain't gonna lie. And when it come down to it, it was like, man, I just can't watch it. But like, I feel I have different or mixed feelings about all of it because of how the sector play out. But I'm gonna say this, man. If you're sitting up there talking about, oh, who want to say something? Who gonna take over me? Who don't think this right and this or that? And know that shit is not genuinely coming from your heart. The only thing we can do is speculate, assume, and make asses out of ourselves. But God, He know, huh? He know your intentions. And I've been seeing her motive. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God. I'm like, oh my God. You trying to get people. Feel like they say a month ahead of time is how you get paid on YouTube. I've been a content creator now since 2020. The end of it was monetized within 3 months or something like that on my own understanding. Not on no, oh, I had to get it like this. When I saw this shit, you can tell the ones that aim for money. So when I heard that live and I seen her dip in, I was like, ain't no way. I said, this didn't happen. You can't make this
Yes,
shit
it
up.
did.
Look here, I dropped in fee chat and I was talking that night. I said, you can't
Hold
make
on.
this shit
Who
up.
is this? Who is looking for you? Who are you, boo? Like, for real, what's going on? This lady ain't said, she act like she drugged Sweet Tea or something. She ain't doing nothing but telling her history on YouTube. What happened with
Right.
each
She
person.
not
She
talking
has
about
not,
Sweet
she
Tea.
can't speak about what she's seen and what she's been through on this platform. Y'all talking about mentioning her name. Is Sweet Tea supposed to be somebody that you can't mention? Let us know, please. Jesus. Is it gonna shut my page down? Is it gonna shut the world down? What are we talking about? I don't got no problem with Sweet Tea, but y'all
None of
stop
us
Right,
fighting
got no
so
problem with
hard.
Sweet Tea.
Right, y'all stop fighting so
right.
hard. Like y'all trying to start stuff. This is too
Trying
cool
to
over here
start
for
something.
y'all. We chilling, we
Mhm,
vibing. It ain't none of that.
She's
Seriously,
just
Sweet Tea
telling
is an
her
mhm,
adult.
history
Right.
from her
If Sweet
mhm.
perspective.
Tea hear this, I'm sure it won't even make her as upset as y'all are being. You say you're
Right.
not
You
a
know
bone
what,
Nobody
sis?
carrier.
talking
You
about
only
Sweet
hold on.
Tea.
Let me say this. You say you're not a bone carrier and you only go carry bones when Sweet Tea name is mentioned. That's fine. You didn't even have to drop in the chat and say that. You should have just went and carried the bone and then let Sweet Tea acknowledge it if she wants to. But the fact that you're over here acting like Sweet Tea name can't be mentioned when it wasn't even mentioned in a bad way is the exact thing that this live is titled about. Listen to understand. Okay, it don't have anything to do with Sweet Tea. She brought her name up. Okay, go ahead, Lucinda.
Yeah, I was just saying about it. We are not bashing Sweet Tea. We're not talking about her. Feast is telling us her perspective, her history on YouTube, y'all. Now
And
come
the
on now.
crazy and the crazy part about it, that's the only person I ever seen that when they fuck with Rita, that she should have got a little grace because she actually rolled with the bitch. See, I didn't want to have to say that, but now I gotta dig all of my feelings out because they acting like a fool. At the end of the
And
day,
you
it's
allowed to
like
say what
this.
you want to say. We're not cussing nobody out. We're not being disrespectful. We
Yeah,
just talking. That's it.
right.
If you can't be over here like, man, listen, y'all leave me alone. Y'all looking for you, leave me alone, bro. I never even seen you in my chat. Like y'all doing too much, man. I don't feel good. My
Yeah,
damn nose stopped up. I don't want to keep talking to ignorance for real. Go ahead.
because it is.
See,
It is. It is blissful, but that's the only one I ever felt that had grace because I really felt she had her back. And I think it was so fucking low and the betrayal was so crazy how Rita crossed over with Chase. And I remember that. And I was like, damn, man, are y'all
Yeah, that
friends for
was messed
real?
up. That was messed up.
Yeah. And I was like, are y'all friends for real? Because how you just threw that girl under the bus, you know? And at that time when that happened, T had already did her live. At that time, I'm gonna tell you what was going on YouTube. If you ride with me and you a content creator, you get their ass too. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
She
Because
rode
that's
with
how
that girl and she totally just just threw her away for Chase,
right.
in my opinion.
That's
Now
right.
that's just
She
my
did.
opinion.
She did. And the shit that she said to me on the phone about T when I did the interview with Day Day, I even mentioned it then of how she was trying to say like, I told T don't be saying this or that. She's stupid. She don't even know what to this, that, and the other, what to say to Chase when this or that. I was like, well, damn. Cause I'm on the phone with her. And my sister right there in the room while she's sitting up there talking about, I ain't hear no sister. She's lying. And we sitting up there listening to her and she talking about the girl then. And then that's what made me look at her sideways because this is before they even went to the fucking meet and greet. And then asked me, do I want to go? And I ain't gonna donate another dime. Mm-mm. So therefore, when it come down to it, that is our history. I ain't never seen a girl come out here and just tell them what it is. Uh-huh. No matter what side it is, after she left Rita. Seemed like people become all of themselves, like ain't something held down on them. When people leave Rita and when people leave Roz, that's just the truth. Sometimes they grow
Yeah.
even better. Look at Zay right now. Look at Zay right now, doing his own fucking thing. Take it
Hold
or
on,
leave it,
please.
man.
Let me address this comment real quick. Well, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm just reading the comments while y'all talking. So, Chosen, I'm not sure why you would even think to ask me that, Chosen. I mean, if anything drastic like that has happened, then it would have already been known on YouTube. And I understand you say you're not trying to this you said hello everyone. You said this may be off subject. I understand you're trying to be really, nice about how you ask that weird question, Chosen. It's very weird for you to come to my live and ask, is Roz still living? First of
Oh my
all, like I said, if I would have known that, you would know that. If I would hear anything, you'll probably hear it first. Okay. If you want to know for sure what's going on with her, go holler at one of her kids over there because they're very active on YouTube. And I'm sure if you go ask them that, they'll let you know exactly how they feel about you asking that question. I don't know why y'all want to keep playing with DEATH like that, but that's some wicked stuff. I don't know why that comes to y'all. That's the first thing comes to y'all mind. Is somebody still living? That don't have to be the situation about what's going on right now. It just doesn't. Okay. I'm not sure why that's the first thing that in people's mind. But like I said, if we just use our common sense, y'all, wouldn't we know that? Would that be a
God.
question that we have to ask? Rita said her mouth was getting fixed in February. Did she get it fixed? Again, Chosen, how I'm supposed to know that? Rita ain't turned on her camera in 37 months. How am I supposed to know this? Like what?
Right.
I don't know. Like for real. You want me to talk about that girl teeth? I don't got to. She only got one. It ain't too many to talk about, okay? Child, go ahead,
And
y'all.
listen here,
Lord.
listen here. If y'all have ever experienced the people who make fun of that situation, I'm gonna say this. If you have ever lived through losing a parent, you would not make fun of that.
You would
Now
never.
I am not Dodo's friend at all, but I will say this. I don't wish that pain on anybody.
Heck no. Heck no.
Right. Right.
I wouldn't wish,
Exactly.
I would not speak DEATH over anybody.
No,
Nobody's
That's right.
parent,
I'm
nobody's
not doing
child,
that.
nobody's sister, nobody's nothing. It is
No,
very permanent. Very, very, very permanent. And it's
no.
not nothing to talk about unless you have to go through it and you're asking for some prayer. Other than that, you are a dark spirited person. To drop in my chat and say, is somebody still living? That is demonic. Okay. Go ask
Right. Don't
God.
do
Go
that.
ask her
Mm-hmm.
kids. That is a dark way
Mm-hmm.
of thinking. And I'm not entertaining you dark spirits anymore. I don't know how many. I'm literally praying. Matter of fact, Chosen, I'm sorry, babe, but you got to go. You got to
Right.
go, babe.
Don't
I'm
do that.
sorry.
And
Don't
in
do that.
actuality,
I'm not
Chosen, do
even gonna lie.
yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor, Chosen. Don't bother her kids with it either, because
Please
it's
Listen, this is
really
don't.
what
none of
I'm
your
saying.
Please
Let
business.
don't.
me say this. This is what I'm saying. I would be contradicting everything about this live if I was to entertain that comment. Okay. I
Right.
don't
Right.
appreciate it. I'm not going to entertain it. And that's my whole point of this live is that I'm done with the dark spirits that I have aligned myself with out here on YouTube. I'm getting rid of
Exactly.
y'all one by one by one. And I'm not even thinking twice about it. I don't know you, Chosen. I know you done been in my live a lot of times, but that comment right there, you literally just rubbed me the wrong way, bruh. Like, don't come over here asking me nothing about nobody's demise. I don't know her in real life. It's not even something that you should be asking me, but you're trying to be very demonic and nice about it at the same time. It doesn't correlate, baby. It doesn't correlate. These are the type of responses you get when you try to fuck with my mind and gaslight me, okay? So get on about my chat,
Mhm.
Chosen. Seriously. I'm dead serious. I don't know why y'all think I need y'all. I don't.
Right. That's just no, we're not going there.
Right.
You know,
That's
Ain't no
right.
wherever
way.
she is, we are from me, I'm wishing her the best and I'm leaving it at that. Because that's
Right.
somebody's mother at
That's
the end of
right.
the day.
And they know this lady ain't passed on. They know that. But they want to be funny. They want to try to be extra and stupid and demonic. Anybody that walks around speaking of DEATH is demonic. Do y'all understand? We're supposed to speak life. Like, God does not want us to walk around this earth speaking about people dying. You're supposed
Right.
to speak life into things. Why do y'all think that that's a Joan? Y'all never lost nobody. And then it's the holidays
Evidently
and
they
y'all want to
haven't.
play on people top like that, man. That's why I cuss all y'all ass out. Y'all better shut up talking to me. Go ahead, Lulu. They tried to just really turn me up with that comment. I'm serious because I don't like that. I have said more than 10 times on my life, I pray that lady is doing just fine. Yeah, we
Yep,
got internet smoke, but I don't want to see nothing happen to that lady. Y'all got
exactly.
me and my heart messed up.
I don't want to see anything happen to her either. I'm a
Mhm.
daughter. I don't want to see anybody go through that pain.
You a human,
Now, just
Lulu.
because I have
You a
opinions
human.
on other things does not mean I want to wish harm on any of them.
Exactly.
Exactly. Exactly. And you know what?
Even though
See,
Rita has spoken about my dead family members, I don't wish anything bad on her because
Right,
it's not in me to do that.
right.
yeah, and they look at that as if you're weak or you're a coward. When
No,
it comes
that makes
down to
me
it,
strong. That makes
you
me a
that's right.
queen.
And you got
You better
morals and
mind
you was
what you speak.
actually raised and you didn't grow up. Now, if you was just raised, you don't know right from wrong. But baby, don't insult my mama and my daddy like that, honey. I was raised. And I know
Exactly.
you're not
Right.
supposed to walk around here wishing DAATH on nobody. I know that.
That's
Exactly.
right. Hmm. And see, it's the narratives, and it's the crazy part that it don't bother them to do what they do.
Right.
Like at the end of the day, all of us got something going on with us. I heard someone say, just because you say it gonna happen, that don't mean it gonna happen. That don't mean it's gonna happen because a person said it. Only your actions and your tongue and the Bible say as biblically wise. It's a powerful thing and it will come to fruition. You just keep speaking it. And I don't think they get the gist because I think they think, oh, if I speak this over me, if you speak that as an existence for someone else, God has his own ways, baby. They don't believe that it can be a boomerang thing. Mhm.
He's a
You
just
learn
God.
lessons in all kind of ways, baby. And they sit there and like, no, you don't, just because you said it ain't gonna happen. No, what you're doing your actions and everything surrounding that person will make things come to fruition because those are your actions. But they don't get that. They're like, no, it ain't. I'm going to say this spell. Girl, go on, you got me because my God got you. Fuck your spell. I don't care who you is.
But I
So at
know
the end of the
some y'all
day,
witches.
that's crazy, and that was demonic for that person to come into your chat. There, look, you know what the devil come to do: steal, kill, and destroy. Go.
Right.
And since your live is going right now, and this have been an amazing live, see, to where
Yes,
you
it
have
has
to
been.
level, and to where we saw you for you, honey, and that you got a brain outside of guess what? I got to be bunnies and being stupid. My father always taught me if you ever have to stoop to levels of none of your existence,
Please
you
take
ain't
your
got no
hand
business
off
in
your
that
mic.
fucking room. Oh, you ain't got no business in that room. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, you good.
Uh, you ain't got no business in that room. If you sitting up there and then you gotta lower your standards, what the fuck are you doing? If you're the only one in the room that can teach everybody else something, that's the wrong motherfucking room too. Huh? You trying to get in rooms to where you can learn, baby, utilize, and then spread it out, huh? But she crazy.
No, ain't
I'm
nothing
trying to
crazy about me, honey. And I
I'm
can
trying
get
to say yeah.
ignorant. I can get ignorant, but I ain't ignorant. I can get
Right.
ignorant, but
But
I'm
you
very,
but,
very conscious. I know how to get
right.
down and cuss and stuff, but I don't wear ignorance on my shoulder all day, every day. No, I
And
have a
that's
lot
all.
of pride and a lot of integrity, and I care about how I
That's
represent
right.
myself out in the public. Period. And I'm
Exactly.
very, very rational. Very.
Mhm. But you can tell it. It's certain things you don't have to explain because you can actually
Exactly.
tell it.
This is why
That's
people
just
try
like
to
with
try to cling themselves to you. This is exactly the reason. Because if I was a nothing ass person just walking around on this YouTube just lurking, then people wouldn't be so much ready to be attached to me because they just as ignorant. But when they see somebody that can
hmm
make them look better than what they is, they gonna try to attach to them.
yeah. And listen, and if they can attach, they're gonna try to destroy them. Have you
Yeah.
noticed that? That happens a lot on this platform. You know, I was watching some shit about a month ago. I was like, look at her. She don't
Yeah.
want nobody to have nothing but her. Now she
Let me
trying to get
ask.
up on the feet. I said, I saw it. So since she wanted to talk about who said what, this is what I'm saying and what I saw. I saw her
It
trying to
ain't
get
none of their
me
business who told me. That's what I'm trying
right.
to get this whole live
See,
to understand. Stop
but
trying to
see,
move the goalpost. Y'all want to know who told me, when they told me, why they told me, how they told me. It doesn't matter, people. Like,
no, I don't.
seriously, do y'all think that that's the bigger picture, or is the bigger picture the fact that this girl went to hell and literally drug every deceased person in my family, as well as my daughter, whose voice y'all ain't never heard on this app, my baby, my mom, and I have not said anything about her people. Isn't that the point? Like, y'all be trying
Right.
to miss stuff. But Lulu, let me ask you this. What do you think about the Kendra situation? I'm very interested in hearing your opinion about that.
Well, first of all, what I feel about the Kendra situation is I don't like it at all because you saw how Kendra did me. Kendra does not want to hear anything about Brittany. I feel like she ignores what Brittany does. For some reason, she is attached to Brittany, and I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's healthy at all. And I started following Kendra when she first came out here. I thought that she was a wise woman. I, like you, wanted to meet her. When I was going through really heavily right after my mom passed, you know, we would talk. She would, tell me to get up. She really, really encouraged me. And so I really, really fucked with her. You see what I'm saying? Because she really helped me.
Right.
So when she did not want to listen, when she clearly ignored that Brittany started fucking with me in her chat and then jumped on me and then blocked me and didn't say anything to Brittany, it opened my eyes. You see what I'm saying? So I have distanced myself. I don't disrespect her, but I just keep my distance.
Right.
If
And I
she's
haven't
cordial, I'm
disrespected her
cordial.
either.
But the way she did that, it's the same way she did me, Fee. She didn't want to hear reason. I'm
Exactly.
sure she listens to everything Brittany does.
She
And
was in
she
the chat
heard
with
Brittany
her.
what she said.
She was in the
And
chat
she
with her.
knows that that was wrong. But she'll
Mm-hmm.
never say it. She'll never say it.
Yep, I know.
And that's how I feel.
Yeah, I know.
Now, if anybody think I'm wrong, that's how they feel. I'm standing on what I'm standing on. She's not going to correct Brittany. She says that she loves her. She has proven that she loves her. People have literally told her that Brittany is no good for her, and she still continues this I love Brittany campaign. So let it be so. Let her learn the hard way. But what the way she treated you was wrong, the way she treated me was wrong. And that's just that on that.
Yep, it was
And I
wrong.
can't make it more plain than that.
Yeah, that's the truth right there. That's the honest to God truth. It was wrong.
Because the thing that she should have said was when she if she stands for right, Fee, if she stands for right all the time, as soon as Brittany hit that live and said something about your sister, your child, she would have said, Brittany, how dare you? Don't you ever don't talk to don't say those things about Fee's family. That's not what this is. If you want to talk about Fee, talk about Fee. But don't
Right,
talk about her child. Don't talk about her sister, her mother, and all of that. That's all she
right,
could have said.
right.
Or when she came at her about disrespecting Miss Carver, she should have stood on business. When she came out talking about people disrespecting Miss Carver and people in the chat told her
But
that
totally
Brittany
looked over
disrespected
Brittany.
Miss Carver,
Yeah,
she totally acted all of a sudden she act like I don't know. It's
I
like
don't
as soon
know.
as people
Child.
told her Brittany just did the same thing you're talking about, all of a sudden, then everything just went radio silent. Come on, bro. Come on,
Girl,
bro. You see this girl out here wilding out. You see this girl out here being disrespectful. You say you stand for right. You say every day on your life that with the help of the Lord, we gonna make it. You think God is pleased with this?
yeah,
Do you
exactly.
really think that?
Yeah.
Come on now.
And then
Hell
they won't
no.
even give her
But
the
you
advice to speak life and not death. I've never seen nobody. I think she's more disgusting than the girl with one teeth over there. I really do. Like I really believe that because I'm not gonna lie, she goes to hell too, big time. But the first time, well, yeah, she do. She
I'm
do.
gonna tell you
They
something. The
both
girl with
disgusting.
one tooth and the girl who got some teeth but ain't got nowhere to put her motherfucking teeth, they are one and the
What
same.
the
Okay.
fuck?
Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Oh
I'm gonna say it one more
goodness.
time. The
Say
girl
it
with one
again,
tooth
girl.
and the girl who ain't got no motherfucking where to put her motherfucking teeth, they are one and the same. If they could be together, if they could be skipping down the road together, holding hands, the motherfuckers would, okay?
Yeah, I was about to say stuff, but I had to change my whole train of thought because that just would not have been true. But yeah, definitely, like it's just so demonic. It's no reason. But the people that say that they support her and they fool with her and they love her mom, why aren't they saying, "Hey, speak more life and less death"? Like, do that. Like,
Because they rather agree with her than for her to cuss them out.
oh, okay. So they scared of
Hmm.
her.
I ain't gonna say I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if she got because at one time I liked her, you liked her, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I would try to hold up for her. I would try to talk to her. I have talked to her on live when she came at Miss America, talking about Miss America's child was in an accident. And then she got mad at people that was talking about Katie and calling Katie names. And I told her, you do the same thing, Brittany. You do the same thing.
Let me say this.
And she
Blue State, do
listened
you
that
want to hit the
time.
link or do you want to drop it in the comments? Whatever you're comfortable with. Of course, you're able to state your opinion. Don't start it off with all due respect, though. Go ahead, Lulu.
Yeah. I mean, so see, she's immature. She has temper tantrums. And because people look at her like a little child, maybe that's it. I don't know. And I'm going to tell you this right here. I don't care to know because my life is evolving. I don't have room in my life for little small women like that because I'm going
And
further.
you know why else you don't care to know? Because you were actually raised and you know right
Right,
from wrong, and you feel like
right,
everybody else that's 30 and up should know right from wrong as well. But
exactly,
go ahead, my lady.
exactly. And
Yep.
so I'm at the point when June 1st, 2024, when my queen died, Fee, I was done. That's the
Yeah,
last person that I ever need approval from. I'm
yeah,
done. So
yeah,
whoever does not love Lucinda for Lucinda, go on your way, baby. And I stand on that until
yeah,
I meet my queen in heaven. That's just how I feel.
yeah.
And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I already know how you feel, Lulu. I already know. I swear to God, I know every way of how you feel. I can't really give condolences a lot to people when they go through things because I'm literally still going through it myself. So it's really hard
Exactly.
for me to kind of even have those conversations when I know somebody hurting so
Right.
hard because of somebody that they've lost and they never ever gonna see again. It's devastating. And we're not the only ones that have dealt with that. We won't be the first, we won't be the last, but we're gonna have compassion for others people's story. And that's the thing you gotta just stand on that you have understanding, you know right from wrong, and you
Right.
know that death is a part of life. And it's not something that's supposed to be drugged, period.
It is and especially when it comes to that parent fee or losing a child. See, there are certain losses that hit you in different ways, I would say. It just depends on the relationship. And so when it comes to people who have lost, you have to treat them with a certain tenderness. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And when people get out here and speak like that, those type of people that we don't need to be around because we're still vulnerable. You see what I'm saying? Because that's a gaping hole. A sister, that's a gaping hole. A mother, that's a gaping hole. A father, that's a hole. So you don't need to be around anybody like that. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Even though you are healing, you still left vulnerable. And so being around people like her, it wasn't gonna be good for you. And I'm glad God showed you, showed me, and everybody else that He showed.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So this is what I
But
want to say because I got a couple comments and I'm gonna read out loud. So Salty Boss say, how do you look at someone your age like your child? That says a lot. That means to me that hold on, the comment move that Kendra sees a little hurt, little disrespectful girl who was not loved and crashing out. I think that Kendra wants to take her on as a child, but like you said, you can't take anybody that's 2 years younger than you on as a child. You're literally being delusional. Like y'all supposed to have the same maturity at this point, and if you see that a person is not dealing with a full stack, you can still fool with them, but that don't mean you just push out every good person around you to just have this one dark demonic spirit around you, right? So now with Blue, she say, I don't think you all are being fair to Kendra. Kendra has stated her love for you, Lucinda, Brittany, and everyone else. She is solid. You all are taking your dislike on Brittany out on Kendra. Blue, that's absolutely not true.
no, that's
Kendra
not
should have
true.
stayed out of it. Yeah. Kendra,
Right.
she brought herself in it yesterday. I already spoke about that at the beginning of my live. And as far as the person saying that they love you and then their actions show a whole nother thing, have anybody ever told you to watch people actions, listen very few to their words? Because a lot of people can say anything out their mouth, but if their actions is moving a whole nother way, then you can almost guarantee that that's a crock of bull that they saying out their mouth. First of all, Kendra can't love me because if Kendra loved me, Kendra wouldn't have sparked up a live at the same time I was live to express her feelings about what I said and how I feel and how my feelings were feeling that morning. She literally made my feelings like they were not valid, like I was tripping, like Brittany didn't do anything to me. All of this, okay? All she had to do was stay out of it. And I still did not cuss her out. I did not cuss her out and I still don't have a problem with her. What I am doing, Blue, is I am removing anybody that does not have my best interest at heart. Not the next person, not the next person, my best interest. Kendra sat over there and listened to that girl talk about my whole family and then came over here and act like she didn't hear nothing. I saw her in the chat. I saw her. I saw her. She was in the chat. Y'all can go back. The live is called Ditto. Go between the 13 and the 15-minute mark. You'll see the same thing I seen. I ain't got a lie to nobody. Okay. Kendra knew what she was doing when she came over here and tried to change my mind about my whole conversation, tried to make my feelings not valid. Like I said, my feelings are very valid. Okay. I've never heard anybody come out here and drag any deceased person in Kendra's life. I've never heard nobody come out here and drag her child. I've heard people speak on her mom, but only the things that she speaks about her mom. But I never heard nobody go there. So Kendra can't tell me how to feel. She can't try to make it seem like I'm tripping or none of that because she hasn't been through the same things that I went through on YouTube. It's just as simple as that. And I respectfully want her to stay away from me because of that. I don't want her to think for 1 minute that I'm disposable to a bum bitch like her, that girl over there. I'm not going to
And let me say
diminish
this to
myself.
Blue. Let me say this to Blue. So, Blue, let's say, for instance, that you're right and that I am taking it out on Kendra. Then it would be best for me to distance myself then. See, I'm going to be the mature woman in this. And since I don't, since Brittany is not my cup of tea, and since she loves Brittany so much, it's best for me to remove myself and allow them to skip happily on down the yellow brick road. See what I'm saying? How about that? How about that?
I would have
So
never
put that
said
in your
nothing
pipe
to the
and
girl.
smoke it.
All right, I would have never said nothing to the girl. Seriously.
And see, my thing is, it's best for me to distance myself.
It is like mentally, nobody has to deal with that, y'all. Like, are y'all gonna deal with that in real life? So why y'all want somebody? Because we content creators, we supposed to deal with that from people. I'm not playing second to Kendra.
Mm-mm.
Kendra, she can't put everybody who she fool with next to each other instead of putting one in front and then disposing the ones that have the same love for her that she claims to have for them. I fooled
Right.
Kendra, okay? But she threw me away over my feelings. So at the end of the day, it's over with. We don't have to talk about her no more.
Mm-hmm.
Kendra is not my content. I'm just telling y'all that I blocked her because I don't appreciate how she came to my chat yesterday.
Well,
That's what
she
I
blocked me
mean.
and then she unblocked me, and but my thing is, once it was done, it was done. You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
See, once it was done, it was done. So a lot of things you can't undo. So the best thing for me to do is to distance myself because you said countless times how much you love Brittany. But this girl, as far as probably within the last 2 weeks, because I don't really listen to her, has drugged my mother, which that I am mourning my mother. So
Wow.
you want me to sit in a chat with somebody who has
Right.
drugged my mother? Come on now. After I done
Right.
worked hard all day, scuffled, did all these things, take care of myself, doing what I need to do, and then I gotta sit in the chat with somebody who drugged my mom? Are you dumb?
Right.
No,
Right.
no.
Right. Absolutely not. It's
So it's
weird.
time for me to distance myself. It's time for me to do my own thing. It's
Yeah,
okay.
sometimes you just outgrow people, you know. You see where they mind at, and your mind ain't definitely ain't there. So you outgrow it. So let
Right.
me
I
read
don't want to
Blue's
be
comment
right.
again.
I just seeing Brittany and all these chats and stuff like that. It's best for me to distance myself and to go on and grow. So
So Blue
you just
say
have to
C.
respect it. You
Blue
just gotta
say
respect
C.
that, Blue. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel.
So her next comment is C. If you do not watch Britney and y'all squash the beef and begin talking again, you should not have. See, Blue, how you gonna tell me what I should have did? I'm 40, Blue. Blue, I'm 40, baby.
I
I
wonder what
literally
has
just paid
Blue
my
told
rent on the
what
5th,
has
Blue.
Blue told Bappity Bap Bap to do? Because
Probably
Blue
not
got a lot to tell
anything.
us.
Not right. Probably not anything. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to her because she's being respectful. But Blue, I'm 40 though, baby. Let me say that again. I literally just paid my light bill this morning. I paid my rent on the
Lord
5th.
have mercy.
Okay. Pay my rent on the 5th. I don't need you to don't try to tell me what I should not have done, Blue. With all the respect that I have in my bones. Please don't do that, because I was allowed to listen to it when I felt like it. I was allowed to respond when I heard it. I didn't think it got that dark. I said this at the beginning of my live, Blue. Maybe you just came in. And if you would like to hit the link, you don't have to say anything, but we can have a conversation, because
Right.
you didn't maybe you didn't catch the beginning of the live, and I'm able to, address it the way you need me to. But literally, you can't tell me what to do, Blue. If I can just say that. You cannot
And
tell me
one
what to
more
do.
thing, Blue. This is something that bothers me. You all like to come under my comments and y'all like to come tell me that it's because you don't like Brittany. Did y'all not hear Brittany talk about my dead mother?
They crazy. That
Blue,
is crazy.
did you not hear her talk about my mother? Did you not see me for 3-4 years sit here and take care of my mother who had dementia? Did you not see that? Did you not see the pain I went through when she died? But you gonna tell me that I don't like Brittany? But that's okay though. It's okay for me to suffer. It's
They
okay for
understand a
me.
dark person. Yeah, they understand that the dragging the dead
So
people and
you
stuff.
want me to sit here and miss my queen, but yet sit with somebody who talked about her like a dog. That's what you want me to do, Blue. Okay. I think not. And I don't think
Right.
you need to follow me because you're not
Hmm.
for me.
Hmm.
Respectfully. How about we put respectfully on that, Blue?
She not for me either. This was her next comment. First of all, she said something about starting a whirlwind on this internet. Baby, do you be on YouTube? It's so much other stuff to watch that's bigger than this. This is not even 1% of the content on YouTube. So it's not no whirlwind on the internet.
Hmm.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about when it
Girl,
comes
I
to
ain't got
that.
number 4K subscribers, girl. That
I
shit.
mean, I got 6 and I still ain't biting not even a crumb of the bread.
I know
I
that's
ain't even
right.
getting a
It's
crumb of the
listen.
bread.
It's the narrative that she's trying to strike in the
No,
chat to me, to
right,
where she's
right.
so oblivious. She's
Yeah,
just so oblivious.
they
Like,
so
I don't
nice.
know.
Right,
I didn't see
right.
that. Like,
Yeah.
what happened? Who
And
said
her
that? Type
and her
shit.
next comment
Like,
is, but Fee. Now y'all believe this if y'all want to. Listen to this, Fee, because you know this some bull crap. Listen to this, Lula. She say, but Fee, Kendra was confused like everyone else. First of all, why would anybody be confused when you can go back to my live and watch that 19-minute live? Okay, that's first of all. Kendra was not confused. Kendra was in Brittany's chat when she said what she said. I seen her in the chat. I seen her throwing up the prayer hands trying to calm that girl down. The fact that Kendra came over here acting like she didn't know what was going on, I was losing my mind. I'm the bipolar one. I'm the schizophrenic one. I'm the one taking Xanax 18 times a day. That's what got Kendra snapped on, okay? Don't try to play with my mind, Kendra. Don't try to gaslight me, Kendra. So, Blue, you say Kendra was confused. That kills that. She was not confused at all. She wanted to be confused because, of course, she doesn't want that girl to be held accountable for anything that she says, okay? And I read another comment before I finished that. Somebody said we all have went dark. You're right. I was at a place where you talk about mine, I'm gonna talk about yours. But that's not something I do outside of YouTube. I don't talk about no damn kids, and I damn sure don't talk about deceased people. These people take you there with them. Literally take you there with them. And until you're in the shoes that your child is being talked about, being deformation is being put on your own child, and your deceased family members are being drugged, then you can't tell me how to respond. But you see, obviously, I was raised because I could have been and drug everything around that hoe. But I ain't dragging her because I already know it ain't gonna do me no good. It ain't gonna do me no good to argue with the devil. I'm gonna put her right there in Glam, wherever she at, homegirl mammy house. I'm gonna put her right over there with her. I'm not talking to them hoes. And I don't give a fuck who care and who don't care. Just know it ain't motherfucking happening. You won't get an argument from me from a bum bitch that don't even wash the bottom of her feet. Periods, okay? So while you acting like Kendra was confused, Kendra wasn't confused, okay? She thought this was something new that had happened. No, she didn't. She was on the lives. She was on Brittany's live and she was on my live. Y'all be everywhere. How are y'all confused and it's in y'all face? That's the point of my live. Listen to understand, not to just respond. What is wrong with you, Blue? You over here throwing all of these comments up in a very good way. You know, you putting your commas in, you making shit make sense and stuff like that. But you not making sense though, because you can't be naive and have a conversation with me because I'm too straightforward. I'm too black and white. I'm too straight to the point. I use too much motherfucking street sense. I use common sense. You cannot have a naive conversation with me, okay? So all that you're typing with 700 characters, you're not making a point because first of all, I've already went over this. And second of all, you heard exactly what Kendra heard. But you want to sit over here and try to act like I'm supposed to not have feelings behind it, regardless of when I heard it. I can hear it today and respond again if I want to. What y'all gonna do about it is the question. What the hell y'all gonna do about it? I can respond when I want to. I can listen when I want to. Y'all do not run me on this app, bruh.
And let me say something about with this comment talking about everybody done went dark. Everybody has not gone dark. And even if you have gone dark, we see the light today. So Blue, why can't you talk about the light that we see? So you over here talking about everybody that went dark. Let's talk about the light.
We done all cuss some people out. I done talked about kids, but you can dissect a person's spirit from listening to them. Y'all been listening to me for 4 years. Y'all can't tell me y'all see an evil bone in my body. We can see the evil people. I've had to be on the defensive end of this shit, but I ain't never just came out here and just straight up start dragging nobody's kids and dead people. Y'all got me fucked up and my parents.
Exactly.
Exactly. And see, when you say that, and like all the time, I don't care who I rode with, I stayed over with Ross for a while. And what I told you, Fee, you know how I feel. Children ain't got nothing to do with this. They're innocent. They just belong to you because God blessed as an assignment of them to you. He is, and they are his child. But
and let me say this, I even apologized to Ross at one time. One thing about me, I'm going to take accountability. And if I see where I was wrong, I will apologize. Like I said a few minutes ago, I don't wish anything bad on her. I don't like everything she does, and I'm sure she don't like everything I do. So what's your
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Went dark.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's grown woman stuff right there. And ain't nobody trying to get in the bed with Roz. Ain't nobody, I'm trying to be friendly, trying to get a view. Bitch, sit down. This is grown woman talk right here. And if you're not on a level, you will never understand. And the only thing we'll do is keep cycling the same message. You have to move forward. And it's like, when it comes down to it, you don't have to hate the worst on someone just because you dislike them. Move the fuck on. When you stay on someone, they bother you. They ruffle your feathers. You understand what I'm saying? And you're bothered. At the end of the day, I never understood jealousy because I always looked at it like this. If Fee is doing good, I'm finna be asking Fee and Lou. Bitch, how you had did that? Exactly. How you had did that? Put me in the game, coach. Because at the end of the day, if you have a formula, you should be wanting to help me. We should not be living in a doggy dog world or a crabs in a barrel.
That's how you actually grow, by helping others. That's how you grow.
Yeah, it's all about networking. And it's outside of shit that you can. Let me tell you something. Negativity, and we all know it, sells faster than hotcakes anywhere. But at the end of the day, anything good, it don't. It's how you present it. It's how you package it. You can be a reaction channel and talk about something that's hideous in the news. But the truth of the matter of it is, it's how you display it.
Hey, boo. I see you, Alex.
I just ain't got how you display it. But, like until if you're ready, Lucinda, if you're ready for whatever level, because it's levels to this shit called life, they act as if they exclude that. They act as if it's not.
Right.
When you're ready to go to the next level, no one can get you there and be ready but you. You
That's
see what I'm
it.
saying?
That's it.
Uh-huh. And if they're stuck here, no matter what you I feed, nobody says. You understand me? They
Mm-hmm.
will utilize whatever entertainment that satisfy their demon that lives within them, that's demonic, that those are demonic shit souls that come out of us when we react in a negative way and go to hell. You
That's
understand me?
true. That's
And
true.
think that shit is something. You're not, it's something, all right. Cause God looking at it. You can see we live in this world, we're a shell right now, baby. Because when it's all over, it's over. You understand me?
That's
It's
right. It's
ashes
the
to
thing
ashes,
called
dust to
eternal
dust.
life. That's it.
Right. Right. So at the end of the day, I'm talking about us living on this world right now. At the end of the day, when he gonna call. Ain't
Yes,
no
he is.
bite door action. Ain't no let me get in the bite door, Jesus, because you had no other head, went to church. So like 6 months. And even though I was showing my ass on the internet, I know you gonna let me in because I had changed it, even though
Mm-hmm.
I'm 50. But the
Mm-hmm.
last past 6 months out of my life, I tried to get you. So let me in, coach. It's gonna
I
be
don't think it worked like
fools.
that, boo.
It don't. But you know what, Lucinda? They think that. They think this. It's not because I'm not assuming this. I'm going off their actions. Because if you
Right.
didn't think like that, your actions wouldn't be what they are. It
That's
wouldn't be
what
you
I'm
be
saying.
talking
Like
from a
y'all gotta
cow
start
flow.
watching people actions and not listening to their words.
And
What
this
Right.
girl
what's the
will come up
thing,
here and
Lulu?
talk about her grandmama
Actions
was
speak
the
louder
teacher
than
of the
words.
church, but yet in the same breath she'll turn around and wish death on people or yes, talk about somebody's
Mm-hmm.
grandmother.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And that's what I'm talking about. I mean, what are we gonna say? Hey God, they had said this about Chauncey and Joseph, so I went to hell with them. I know you understand because they started with me first. You know what God's gonna say? Or Jesus is gonna say?
Mm-mm.
Vengeance is mine.
That's right.
I told you that.
And he
He's gonna
told us
say
that.
that.
And he told
That's
us
right.
that.
Mm.
Right. So, contrary to what all of this BS is on this internet, baby, at the end of the day, I can't be your judger. I can, but God gonna judge me. But I can't be your judger. But you will put your soul into heaven or hell, like it or don't. Because at the end of the day, only you can get yourself there from your own actions and reactions,
So
period.
Blue, don't you judge me. And please make sure you block me so you won't see none of my content because I'm gonna talk about that busted and disgusted bum whenever I get ready.
What was the comment? I must
I
have
don't
been.
know what she said, but I'm just saying. Since she over here talking, I just thought I'd give her that PSA. Make sure she don't come
I've
nowhere near
never
me.
seen her before. You seen her before?
I ain't never seen her ass before neither.
It'd be them that be dropping
Hey,
down and they
that's a
ask you
state
a whole
page.
survey and don't never come in your comments no other time.
Yeah.
See,
Dropping down,
look,
saying all that old crazy stuff. Get on with this.
go. So tonight, can I address something that I just got and I'm looking at right now? See, I might send it to you if I can. I have to get. I'll send it through. I can't send it through an email on the line,
Her
but
email
I'm
on her page.
okay.
You have to
I'm gonna
send
go
it through
on
her
my
email.
phone. Look at this shit. This don't make no sense. But see, this is what I'm talking about. I ain't even hit the session on live because the live is too good to be being disturbed by it. But I'm gonna address some things. A hit dog will always holler. My granny always told us that. At first, I thought she was talking about a dog. It was really innuendo, and I couldn't understand it. And I'm like, a hit dog. If you hit a dog, he will holler, granny. And she started telling me exactly what it meant. You ain't got to say shit. You just got to be speaking generally.
Mhm.
Hit dogs will jump at they coat, baby, howling, and they will forever do it. So as long as you know you got that, you won the fight, the battle, the war is over. I
Mhm.
feel like be where you are right now. It's gonna be a lot that dropped the wayside. but you shouldn't ever want people to support you that somebody sent. And I know you know this. I'm saying with from me, I understand where you're coming from. And I think you have so much to offer. See, when all that shit happened over there with Roz and what happened with you, I thought it was
Lady, please stop moving the phone, child. Leave the phone right there in your right hand, good.
come at me.
Yes, I'm talking about you, child. You keep covering up
Okay,
her
You
mic.
get comfortable.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
she on the
sorry. Okay,
pillow or
I'm sorry.
something.
I got this big ass pad in my hand. It's like a television. I'm fixing to set it up. I'm gonna prop it up. See, now it's propped up. But I thought it was disgusting because I saw someone that supported someone, right? And they felt as if and should have had somewhat concern because these are people that supported someone and felt as if they were close to be like family. But I always say
Oh,
don't never get the who?
you ain't talking about me, I know. You talking about
Yes, I
somebody.
am. Yes, I am.
I
Let
support
me
that
say my
supposed to be like family feast, because ain't nobody my family on here. I ain't gonna
no,
lie to
no, 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 no. I'm not saying you. I'm
you.
saying
Oh,
the
okay.
overall of people. Listen,
Ah,
because I
okay.
don't
That's what I
know.
was
Yeah, I
asking.
don't
Yeah,
know.
these
I
my
don't know where
people
your
now.
level. Yeah, I don't know where your level was of how you supported her, how you cared about her. I don't know that because you've never expressed that. But I have seen people express that level from low to moderate to high. You know what I'm saying? It's the principle of it, what I'm saying about and
Yeah, I
how
understand.
yeah,
Um,
if you bring something to the internet and you involve people in things, you can at least respect them to where they have a voice and they are a human being and a person. Because this is the same person you asked to support you, whether it was by whatever means, you know? And at the
mhm.
end of the day, you gotta believe these aren't robots, these are people, so they have a say, they have an opinion, and you
Right.
should want them to have that. When it was just like, nah, bitch, you don't get to say this, you don't get to say that, and bitch, you did. I was like, by God. I was like, by God. But I saw everybody for what who they were. And when I saw this other person on YouTube, I can't call him a creator. Oh, you cried. You this, that, and the other. Bitch. Everything is a game to them, but it's not. See, the reason why they attack so many others is to not cry and live in the pain that they live in every day. But they'll sit up there and be like, that ain't my life. And I'm a jokester. Y'all ever seen a motherfucking bully in school? They
Right.
always hid behind clothes, shoes. If it wasn't that, them being comedians and they really weren't, them beating somebody ass and they stayed in trouble because they were in pain, honey.
That's it.
Huh?
But this is
Huh?
my thing. You can say you don't cry and all this and all that, but I've literally heard this girl and her mom say how big of a crybaby she is when that camera is off. So that's just one
Mm,
thing I want to say, and then I'm gonna add to it and say you can fake the funk all you want to on YouTube and try to put on this armor, but
Mm-hmm.
in my eyes, I would rather be happy in real life. I wouldn't want to
mm,
be tough on YouTube and then so disappointed in my real life with my downfalls and the things that I decided not to do in my life that I cry all day because
That's
I don't
it.
have a
That's it
cigarette
right there.
or I don't have my own
Bingo.
place or I'm still sleeping in the bed with my child. Like
Right.
those are called issues in real life. Now on
Right.
YouTube, like Feast was saying, you could be whoever you want to be on YouTube, okay? That doesn't make your personality strong. It doesn't make anything strong about you. And I believe that the comedian part comes from deflection of her downfalls in life. I could just be honest.
Exactly. That's it. Because
And then
there's no
crying
way.
behind a
mhm.
black screen all day. I mean, I don't
Right.
cry. I literally don't cry in real life. Like I don't have no reason to cry. None. I'm blessed every single day. My mom, she makes sure my kids is good when I'm not around. Like I don't have worries. I literally don't. So this is not a fake. This is not no armor that I'm coming out here putting on. It's certain things that touches my spirit. It's the holidays. My sister and my dad ain't here to celebrate with us. That type of stuff touches my spirit. But somebody
That's
just
it.
making me cry, or I'm crying on a daily basis because I'm not happy with the things that I've done in life. Now that right there, I wouldn't be able to hit this button and fake with y'all like that. I just would.
Exactly.
Right. Right.
Exactly. That's
And
the
you know what?
reason why after mom died, I had to take a really good evaluation of myself and really evaluate my purpose. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if I'm not happy, everything goes to shit.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's
Facts.
how it's supposed to be in a normal woman's mind. Like I was saying on one of my lives, like people can come out here and act like they so cool. But if you a woman and you all about being a responsible mother and making sure things are good for you, and this is just if you have kids, but even just a woman itself, if your light bill is due Friday and it's Wednesday night and you don't have no way to pay it, you're not going to be able to rest that night. So people that's getting out here talking about they sleeping good, you don't sleep good when your priorities are not in order, meaning lights, rent, water, gas, you know what I'm saying? Food, make sure your
Amen.
kids good. You don't sleep good. Your spirit is gonna be disturbed. When is that foreign to women? Like that's the honest to God truth. That's why they say women that we play 7,000 roles, baby. And we do it
Yes, we do.
every single day. Every day. But at the end
Mhm.
of the day, your strength comes from playing those roles. That's
That's
where your
it.
strength comes in at.
That's it.
To sit down and just let life pass you by and act like you don't have to create a foundation for what you brought into this world, that is
Mhm.
sickening to me. That
That's
is
right.
Mhm.
sickening.
That's
Mhm.
right. That's
Mhm.
right.
Now y'all
You're
can say
right
what
about
y'all want to
that.
say, but
Right.
that's the truth.
Mhm.
But yet
Mhm.
they want us on this internet to praise somebody who does not think like we do, Fee.
Exactly.
I
Mhm.
can't do it.
Blue.
I can't do it.
Oh my God. It's like I'm allergic to it. It's
And then people,
despising.
when you start fooling with somebody, like I started fooling back with Brittany, okay? But at the end of the day, do y'all think I wasn't feeding this girl with the longest spoon in the drawer? Brittany was
Shit, I
nothing
had
more
already
than
caught
she
that.
was
I'm
nothing
sorry.
more than a comedian to me. That's it. I
Exactly.
gave her that. I gave her that. She don't get nothing else from me. Y'all never heard me compliment anything about this girl. It's nothing to compliment. Like, let's be for real. Just because you
See,
just because you can sit just because I could sit on her panel and listen to her crack jokes, y'all read too much into that. And it was very, very, very disturbing because I don't want y'all dropping in my chat talking about putting me and her together like we Siamese twins because we're not. I've been on this thing 4.5 years. Can y'all name one time when I ever needed a that girl? I haven't needed
oh,
her. Y'all want me to sit next to her, but I don't want to no more. So stop trying to
Right.
act like I'm wrong for putting my feelings out here on why I'm not fooling with a bum. I wouldn't fool with the bum in real life. I wouldn't fool with nobody who first thing to say about somebody is to drag their kids and their deceased loved ones. And you want you people that do sit with that, sit with it. I'm not trying to change y'all mind. Y'all are growner than me, probably. All I'm saying is don't expect it from me because it ain't happening.
That's it.
mhm, mm,
That's it.
mm.
That's all.
Look at here.
Look,
I'm over
ladies,
here.
I'm gonna go
Goddamn.
ahead and get off of here and keep listening. But I have
You ain't
enjoyed
gonna have to
myself with
listen that
y'all
much long,
tonight.
child. You ain't gonna
Yeah,
listen
right.
that much long because I'm about to go. Let me read Adrian last comment and I'm gonna say my
Okay.
goodbyes to my people. She said,
Me
Felicia, you're
too, Fee.
speaking. Yeah, we've been on here a while. She said, Felicia, you're speaking. You're speaking from your own experience. Some people can go to bed really when they know they got light bills and rent due. Everybody wasn't raised to be what that type of woman. That's crazy,
Ooh,
Adrian,
Mhm,
because
girl.
you just taught me something new. I thought that
Okay.
mhm,
in a woman, I thought that was something we naturally held in us. If our
mhm,
life was not in order, then our spirit is shaking. We're not feeling our best mentally, physically,
I thought that
emotionally.
too because
That's
I
just what I
can't
thought.
rest.
Yeah. If my
Mm-hmm.
sister going
Mm-hmm.
through something, when she can't pay her light bill back in the day or something like that, she was up all night praying. Up
Yep.
all night in the middle of her house, stumping through her house, crying out to God, praying. I was
Yes.
at her house when she did it hundreds and hundreds of times.
Amen.
When my mom got used to have stuff going on when it comes to water bill or anything like that, and she like, anything, it don't matter. When it's something that is a priority, something that you have to have, something that is part of you being a stand-up woman, and it is not in order, your spirit will be moving. And that's just what I felt. That's what I thought that women hold in them. I thought that our gifts from God is to, give birth, provide, take care of our kids, take care of our families, making sure that we're good. If we meet a husband, then you hand the torch over. But until you do that, you're supposed to be that one that's going to provide, protect, and take care of your kids and your family. And if you can't do that, you shouldn't be able to sleep at night. I'm just saying, you should not be able to sleep at night.
That's the
And that's
way it
just how
is.
I feel.
That's the way it is for me. When I know that I have something big and I know I got to pay it, I my priority is to get that done first.
Yeah,
Cause I don't want to be
absolutely.
by myself in the dark. That's just
Absolutely.
me.
Yeah. It's like I think I think every woman that teaches her child, or like we as in middle-aged women that know that, I'm grateful to God that we still exist, because anyone that's just like Lou, she can't bear kids, but she have a lot of kids, and I'm so grateful for her for being the person she is, because man, those are our kids. They're raised at
That's it.
home. Their first impression is at home. Their second is at school, baby. And at
That's
the end
it.
of the day, if they ain't got none of us there, that's why I'm grateful for you, baby.
Yes,
I
I would
thank
love
God
for you
for
to
it.
Baby,
be
let
my
me tell you
teacher.
something. Some of them kids, when I tell you, I know it's about 10 of them, they don't even see their mama.
Mm-mm.
They don't see their mama because their
And I'm gonna
mama
tell you, hold
don't want to
on.
be a
I-
mama.
I'm sorry, baby, but I'm gonna tell you. You know how some of us act like we can do everything. It's best to know your ass can't do everything, because you ain't gonna know everything. I know my weaknesses and my strengths, and that I could not do your job. I wear so many hats, but that right there I could not do. I would crumble,
Oh,
because I
baby, it's
don't think
something
I'll
else.
ever be ready. I don't think I'll ever be ready for
So
kids
Lulu, you
that
saying a
are
lot of the
abused
people
and stuff.
you be saying a lot of the people be yearning for like mom, so they come to school like you're their mom.
Well, yeah, they need because a lot of them, their grandmothers are raising them and a lot of siblings. See what I'm saying?
Mm,
So they don't get a chance to. So if they're sick, if something's going on, grandmother's busy. She's trying to hustle them out the house. So they're gonna talk to you. They get a chance to
mm,
come and sit at my table and learn. They get a chance to be close to me. They get a chance to just have that connection. See, kids don't learn from people who they don't like.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Mm-hmm.
learn from people who they don't like. They have to spend time with you. They have to be around you so that they learn to listen to you. Once they get to listen to you, then they'll begin to learn from you. A lot of people miss that point. So you got to tap
Right.
into that because that's a
yeah,
child.
yeah.
So I'm
You
just
keep doing you,
grateful for
Lulu,
what we
because it's
have.
so awesome. For me to have an
Thank y'all.
elementary child and to see the way you conduct yourself and the way that you brag on your kids so much. To see all of that,
Mhm.
it just really just makes it gives us faith in the public school system. It really does.
Thank
Because
y'all so much.
yeah,
Right.
I
Thank
know
y'all
that
so
it's
much.
not
Mhm.
every teacher that's in it for the kids, but when you see teachers
Yeah.
like you, then you can kind of give other teachers like the benefit of the doubt until they
Right.
show you
Mhm.
different, until they show you different.
Right.
And I just so happen to have a very blessed teacher for my son. She's so hands on. She calls me probably once a week, updating me with things.
Right.
I can go up to the school anytime and speak to her. She has taught. I mean, his progress from the beginning of the year to now is phenomenal. So, like, I'm blessed to have that, but it wasn't that like that every year. I think second grade, Rylan had one of the worst teachers that ever existed. I
Oh
was
my
ready to go
God.
off on her. I mean, she was horrible. She acted like the kids just supposed to come to school and play all day. They not supposed to learn none of that. It was just
I
ridiculous.
don't
So
like that type of mess. I
yeah,
don't
I
like to
ended
have
up
met because
complaining
see,
to her.
they make it harder for people like me because then when I get them and they don't know anything, and then I gotta go 2 grade levels down and teach my grade level. Then now I'm stressed out. You see what I'm saying? If
Uh-huh.
everybody would carry their weight and be accountable to these children and also communicate with the parent and do your job, it wouldn't be so hard on the rest of us out here. Some of us
Mm-hmm.
actually know what it's like to see these black kids out here can't read and can't get a job. That's going to fall on
Mm-hmm.
me. That's
Right.
going to
Mm-hmm.
fall on me. You think I want to meet these kids out in the store in 20 years and they can't fucking read? Hell no.
I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. I get what you're saying, though. It's
Somebody
how
got to
you
be
said it.
serious about this. You need your education. That's the most valuable thing you
Mm-hmm.
got.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You can't play with that.
So
And
Right.
I
what's the
just
most
really get
critical
pissed off
years,
with these
Lulu?
folks that's just at the school sitting up here watching TV and ain't teaching the damn kids. What the fuck you going to work for?
What's the most
Mm-hmm.
critical years? Is it first through fifth or sixth through eighth or ninth through 12th? What's the most critical years you think in your
I,
teaching experience?
in my experience, the most critical years is kindergarten through 12. And I'm gonna tell you why. You get your foundation in those formative years, depending on and I don't care if you're going to some type of community college, 4-year college, or whatever. Every child needs to be taught just like they're going to college because every child does not go straight through college. They may work a little bit and then go to school. I want my students to be able to go wherever they want to go and be prepared. I don't want them
Right.
walking in anywhere and they are not prepared and they got to go take a whole bunch of remedial classes for 2 years and then work on their degree. Hell no. That's what
Oh,
I want.
hey, hey, that's what I'm saying. See, we need to
Uh-huh.
do a panel on this. We need to do a panel on this because it's very important. Hey, but I can tell you something real quick. I'm just saying. Then I'm gonna go back on mute.
You
I
fine,
had
boo.
one. I had one to be real nosy. Cause I'm gonna live through y'all. I've been married 20 years, bitch. They finna be 21 come December 3rd. Mm-hmm.
Congratulations, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I've been knowing them since I was. We ain't gonna go there. But anyway, um, Lou had said that man had lost his wife and he is biting Miss Lizzie's son. And I had been wanting to see how he had looked. And see, what
Mm-hmm.
happened with the dude? I'm waiting for my members only chat.
Shut up, Fee.
I
Shut
just
up.
want to know. People stuff Tharbin Candace in the goddamn chat. Talking about you thumping, bitch. I'm
What y'all
just
talking about?
saying.
My cute nanny.
Tussy cat
Yes, ma'am. I want to talk about
Tanya.
that. I want to talk about that. I
Child.
want to talk about Lou. I want to talk about how Lou gonna be jumping. I'm just saying.
Let
I'm
me
just
get some
saying.
of these. Let me get some of these unwanted members out of my membership stuff, and then we'll talk about my coot nanny. Cause I don't need my coot nanny being
Listen,
discussed.
y'all know tomorrow I got my date, so now I'm gonna update y'all. I just
Yeah,
want to
better.
be a lady. That's all I want to do is be a lady.
Uh, you know what? For real. When you said today, I really felt you. When you said today, I have to keep my reputation. That is everything. Because
Yeah,
my father and my mother always taught me your word is your bond. If you don't have anything else, you have your word because it will show and play out in your action. So when I heard that, I was like, get it, girl. Can't be like making me
That's the
look like a
truth.
slut.
That is
But get
honest.
it, girl.
That is
Because
so
I
true.
had laid down
yeah.
and stuff. Miss Lizzie's son.
And I'm gonna tell you something, Feast. It's different now dating now because if you've been married 21 years, it's different now dating at my age at after 50. It's very, very
I'm,
different.
I'm scared. I'm gonna tell y'all who I, if you don't mind, I'm gonna tell y'all who I think that's strong. And,
There she go, laying on the phone again, child.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Girl, you
Listen.
was not talking to your husband, laying down, relaxed,
Girl.
with one arm up. But look,
Listen, I'm not doing it on purpose. This tablet is big and I picked it up. When I get excited, I picked it up. I always pick it up. But listen, for real talk. So I don't think she's a perfect person. I think she's an imperfect person. I think she is just like you, I, and Lucinda. At the end of the day, I think she's a strong woman when it comes down to it. And that's in the safe zone. I can't imagine of losing Ed right now because I've been knowing him since we were 8 years old, man.
Yeah,
And
that's got to
you
be
know,
hard.
and sometimes I be thinking that we're getting close to 50, and us just planning our retirement, the shit get real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's my lover. Don't get it twisted now. But he's more like my family. He's like my brother first within Christ at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And some might don't understand that. But I look at her and her story when she tell it, and I went back on her videos and I understand now. And I just want to pray because it's like, what would you do? Or if the day come and Ed leave first, what would you do? And I've been thinking about that and reflecting on that because, you just be going on with your day. Some of us, that wear a lot of hats. Now I have my prayer time, an hour a day. But sometimes you don't think about outside God in your prayer time of those individuals and what your life would be without them. You might think about it, but it might don't be, often. And I saw her the other day, and I it hit me, and I said, she once had a husband. She once had her other side, and now he's not there. And I felt that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care who were going through what. It was real. And I was like, for her to stand up, that lady go to work, she do her grandbaby. I love her grandbaby, y'all. He's sweet. He be asking about me. And plus his name, the same name as my brother named Jarrell. And
Mm-hmm.
when it come down to it, she wear a lot of hats right now, man.
And then
And
she had to pick up the pieces and keep on going.
right, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be who I am and that woman if I have to face that day. See, that's the shit we need to be talking about that we
my
never
parents were
talk
married
about.
for 37 years. They were married until my dad passed away of COVID in 21.
See,
So
and
I
that's what I'm
See, that's
understand
a
talking
that.
about,
strong
B.
woman, girl. That's a strong woman to have to
Mm,
Who
pick up
you
the
ain't
pieces
lying.
like that.
yeah. It is. It
Yeah,
takes a
so
lot. My parents have been together since my mama was 15. That's all she knew was
Wow.
my daddy. And when my dad passed away, I don't know what I don't know because my mom lost my sister and my dad within 3 years of each other. So
oh my,
before she could get over my dad, she had lost her child. So
Wow. Missy Lane, that's a
wow.
strong woman.
You ain't lying. Cause see, and that's the stuff that I'm talking about. It's like that's the stuff we need to be talking about because like I couldn't imagine at all losing Chauncey or Jasper. And then, my husband at the same time. Girl, my thing is that those kind of things, how your mom, how that happened and how she overcome or have gotten to the point that she can live through it every day. Those are the things that we need within life. There's true stories about stuff, man. Then sitting up here all the time. Oh, your mama this, your dad, sister this, your child is. Are you serious? Because after all the money, all the lives, all that shit, is it really worth it? Is it worth it for you to be sitting there putting your soul at stake? Because at the end of the day, you will reap what you sow. So that's all I'm
Amen.
saying. That's all I'm
Amen.
saying. I'm just saying, if that shit don't bother you, shit like that, man, let me tell y'all something, V. When Miss Carver went off on my fake page last year with my picture, I know Chrissy blocked me. I ain't never did nothing to Chrissy. I actually like her. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't know what she's done before, but she's always been funny to me. And I've noticed they've always picked at her. But last year in 2024, Miss Carver had cussed me for every sun damn star up on the sky.
Lord
Now,
have mercy.
yes, you did. Yes, you did, Lou. Listen.
Yeah,
Now,
you
don't
been
hold it
cussed
in.
out by everybody, ain't your feet? Yeah,
I know. Listen, man. Let me tell you what happened. Of course, Ross had a live that night. I was in her live. And what I thought was that my sister had used my fucking account again, and we had this big blow up. And I weren't going to bring it to the internet because you don't do that. We had this big blow up of her not to use my account again. So I'm thinking it was her had used my account. Girl, no. I got 4 accounts attached to my brand account because through one link, through not TubeBuddy on YouTube, what I attached to my channel, the link was open. It was something I supposed to did, but I left it open. Someone hacked my account and started making accounts with my picture on it. Now, Fee, I'm gonna show it to you later on because you're gonna be like, damn, oh, that's on the one Google account. Yes. And when they did that, YouTube corrected it and gave all of the accounts to me. That night they did that and came into that fucking chat. I wouldn't have never dropped into that lady chat, man. That lady ain't never did nothing to me. And at the end of the day, when they did drop in the chat, they didn't say anything vulgar or disrespectful. They just said, hey, Miss Cece, or whatever they said. I got 2 screenshots when it was really 5. So I don't know what they said prior to the 2 that I got behind. But Miss Cece thought it was me. Gigi was real and came into the chat and said, Miss Carver, she didn't say anything wrong. And I think Chrissy blocked her too, because she let me know on TikTok. Like, I think Miss Cece just blocked me, but her hands didn't move. That shit was funny. And I was like, nah, babe, one of her mods just blocked you. But I didn't.
not her
when it
hands
came
didn't move. Gigi is so cute.
I swear. She was right. She was like, her hands didn't move. So I was like, it's gonna be all right, babe. I said it was probably one of her mods thinking you were coming for, just to start stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I was like, it wasn't me. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. That night we were out. I ain't gonna even say what we were, but we were what some of everybody was, and I was lit. I really was lit. That was my vacation. I hadn't been able to get outside of work in 4 months. So we were loose, baby, than a goose. So when I get all kind of notifications talking about Feast with Cornice, I get back on my live, I'm slivered. I'm going off. So to say all that is to say this. I know I went live. I can't stand Shayla Robinson. I had to cuss her ass out. But besides that,
you don't have me cussed out on this damn live chat. You done brought up everybody's name. They done already went and got sweet tea on me, Chad. Oh, about to have me cussed out. Who is Shayla, Chad?
Listen, I'm trying to get the point. Look, listen. She a subscriber. So I think she a train rider. She don't try to milk me for money, and I felt sorry for her. I'll show you the receipts. But we ain't talking about her right now. But she came in my chat and called herself, cussed me out about me. I'm like, bitch, I ain't mad at you. But I ain't even mad then into the old lady. So I don't even know what y'all talking about. I ain't trying to go to hell. And she didn't even understand that. And I just want to say right now, it wasn't me, whatever they said. And I can prove it. And Miss Carver ain't never did nothing to me. I ain't trying to get in no good graces. These damn detectives out here want to tell me I think she's trying to get raw views. Bitch, I ain't been on YouTube in about 3 years now. But when I come back, I'm gonna come back with a vengeance, though. You better believe that, and it'll be next year. So at the end of the day, Miss Carver ain't did nothing to me. And I don't know. I know I cursed her. I had to ask God to forgive me. I even talked to my dad about it. He made me feel like shit. Because he was like, and that's the internet. And if she that old Nikki, I ain't gonna even tell y'all what he said. But he made me feel like shit. So I had to go in my prayer closet and pray some more. But I just want to say forgive me for cussing her out. I know she ain't taking no apologies. She ain't accepting none. And she ain't putting on that, motherfuckers. I already know that. Brittany know that too, motherfucker. so listen, man. I know she's not. I'm just speaking from me that I had no right. Even if she did that, you know, biblically speaking, the Bible do talk about our elders and what they supposed to be doing and what they don't supposed to be doing. Since I ain't Jesus, and I just take the top note, respect your elders. God gonna handle their wrongs. Just like when I got mad at my mother and father growing up, he handled their wrongs. It's not for me to judge or correct them. So whatever, if she called me 50 billion bitches, I ain't have no business calling her one. That's all I'm saying. And that's what I asked for forgiveness for. And if she could forgive me for saying it, because God gonna forgive me because he have a forgiving seat. If you don't, that means you're stuck. I'm not asking to get in her good graces. I just know what the fuck I did. Point blank, period. That's all. That's
Well,
all.
it's all good. So everybody, this has been a great live. I appreciate y'all for coming through. We not finna be up here till no 3, 4 o'clock in the morning like I was last Friday. Y'all ain't gonna do it to me today. Y'all ain't gonna do it. I was trying to actually get me and Rye good so that we can go to our Christmas party tomorrow with his mentor and stuff. But I don't think we're gonna make it because I'm one of them ones that I feel like if you sick, you need to stay your ass at home. I don't want to get nobody else sick. I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. So we're just not gonna attend, even though I've been preparing for this for the last 2 weeks, child. But we ain't gonna even attend. We just gonna charge it for the day. We will be going out of town though in 10 days. What's today, y'all?
That's it, baby.
Today the 12th, yeah, in 10 days. We leave on the 22nd.
Okay,
So,
well, y'all have a safe travels. I'm sure we'll be seeing content.
Right.
Yeah, definitely will.
Hey,
So
Fee, listen, I know you don't like the beach and stuff and things. When you get there, I'm gonna send you some places where we ate at and get something from my niece because she went there the summertime and stuff and know about the new restaurant, so y'all will know. Because I know you don't like water. I ain't even finna go there with you. I'm just saying.
I don't think it'll be even cold and hot enough for the kids to get in water. We found other things for them to do, other attractions. Our Airbnb is actually on the beach, but other than that, we're gonna be we just got a lot of different things. Like one thing we're doing is taking them to the alligator feeding the alligator thing. Like they're gonna be feeding alligators. So I'm interested to see how they act about that Mecca and Ryland, child. That's gonna be so interesting.
That's gonna be cute.
Yeah. So y'all
All right,
see us.
y'all. I'm
Y'all
gonna go
will see
ahead
us.
and go. I love
Okay,
you,
Lulu, me
ladies.
too.
Talk to
I
y'all
love
later.
y'all too, okay?
All right.
I love
You have a
y'all.
good night. I'll talk to you later, boo. Thank you so much for coming up. I really appreciate you. You already know.
And
Let me read this comment. Safe travels and get well. Yeah, I don't feel great. Like, thank you so much. I don't feel like I'm sick, y'all. I just feel like I'm like my nose kind of stopped. Like if you have sinuses, I guess you could say that. But like y'all know, when I was on dialysis, if I catch a cold, I have to go to the hospital. It's not like that. I don't feel like my energy is still there. Like my head was hurting last night, but that's as far as it went outside of a runny nose, right? So I just been a little coffee with a little stuffy nose, but I'm good. I talked to my kidney transplant coordinator. She told me that the flu does not affect anything that got to do with my transplant. She said things that I need to be looking for is like infections, blood infections and stuff like that. I mean, not looking for it, but like if things like that was to happen, then, I would have to, actually they would have to they would have to like move my medicine around. But the symptoms that I have are so minor that she's not concerned at all. She basically just told me to get an at-home test, take the test. If it comes back as the flu, then I can take the anti-flu medicine, 75 milligram that they send you over the counter. And Rylan is taking that right now, y'all. And what it is you have to actually open the capsule. You pour the inside, the content into like a little bowl. They want you to add like brown sugar and water or chocolate syrup or something like that. You have to give it to him 2 times a day. So he gets it 1 in the morning and 1 at night. So it's supposed to be something that's going to help your body fight the flu and make sure that you don't get any worse, right? So I just started giving it to him because I was very, very, very skeptical about it. I had to look it up and just get my own knowledge of it, right? Y'all know how I am about medicine, especially with my kids. So I didn't give it to him at first. My mom fussed at me. She was like, she didn't know that they called him nothing in. I need to go get it and da 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 da. So I was like, child, let me go get this medicine. So I went and got it. And actually, since I've been giving it to him was yesterday, because I've been giving him, this is what I've been giving him. According to if he had a fever, I would rotate Motrin and Tylenol. And my mom has this flu medicine. So she gave him a dose of that one time. And he actually felt like he'd been falling asleep behind the medicine. This is why I don't give my kids medicine. It really is. I don't like the effects to it, how it makes them drowsy, make them sleep. But my mom was like, he needs that rest or whatever. So, okay, whatever. We can look at it like that. But here I go, keep going in this room, putting my hand on his chest, trying to feel him, making sure he's good. Because I really don't like doing the every 4-hour medicine thing. So his fever is gone. His cough is barely there. He woke up this morning. You know how it gets worse at night, and then in the morning that stuff started like coming up out of you. So that's what happened this morning. He was coughing and sneezy and da 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 and all that other stuff. So I made him get in the shower, get himself together. I went in there with my mask and gloves on, cleaned his room, stripped his bed again. I've been washing his sheets every single day, y'all. Every single day I've been washing his sheets, right? Making sure to keep the germs out of his room. I had to bust open another can of Lysol spray today because I lost the other one. I don't know where the hell I put that can, but luckily I buy them in 3. I buy the 3-pack, right? But I don't know where I put that can. When I tell you I'm still looking for it, I'm like, where could it be? Watch it be in a weird spot. Just watch. I've been looking for it since yesterday. So I had to open another can of Lysol spray. I went in his room. I sprayed his bed down, sprayed his controllers, wiped his nightstand and his dressers down, just trying to keep the germs out of there. But as far as I go, I'm actually doing good. Like I just feel like I've been dealing with him, and a little germ might have jumped on me, but it ain't the flu. I don't even have to be tested. I did not get tested. I did not go by no at-home test because I know my body. Now, one thing I did want to ask y'all, is there a such thing as a silent flu? You know how you can have silent walking pneumonia? Is it a such thing? Somebody who know what they talking about when it comes to the medical stuff. See, please know that you are loved. Yes, and no, I want to see you in real life and keep winning. I will work out. Thank you, my Alex. I know that, boo. I know. I already know I'm loved, boo. And I know you want to see me win too. I know a generous person. Not a generous. Is that the word I'm looking for? Genuine person when I see one, honey. That's great. God is good. Get better. Yeah, I'm good. But is it a such thing, y'all? If y'all don't know, maybe that's why y'all not answering. But is it a such thing as like the silent flu? Like, can you have the flu but not have all the symptoms? Maybe I need to ask my assistant. I shouldn't even ask y'all that. Maybe I should ask my assistant. Yeah, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT because that was my question. Because anybody that I've ever known to have the flu, they have the symptoms like the fever, the headache, the body aches. I don't got none of that. I just got like a little stuffy nose and a little cough. Yeah, I noticed I coughed like 3 times on this live. Like it ain't no real bad cough. My chest is not tight or any of that. But that was my question to y'all, but I guess y'all don't know. So let me see. TMC, amen. And the same to you. Let me see if I got some free gifts to drop y'all. Nope, I don't. They said I gave out all my chat, all my thing. I'm not sure. Ask ChatGPT. You know, they are our friends. Yeah, I'm gonna ask them. But I love y'all. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you to everybody who contributed to my goals. Some of them didn't add up on the thing because, like, I think you have to send a super sticker or a super chat. Is one of them for them to count to the goals, but it still adds up with my AdSense. So yeah, y'all, I might didn't it might show that I didn't meet my goals, but I actually went I overseeded my goals. I have a friend that had 3 kids and they all what? Oh man, that's sad. Dang. Yeah, I was confused. Yeah. Yeah, it is you have to send like a super sticker or a super chat. It's one or the other to count for the goals. Yeah, for sure. But y'all see, I kept it cute. I ain't do no cussing. I probably slipped and said about 13 cuss words at the most, right? Maybe. But I know y'all money means something to y'all, so it means something to me. I was so upset that YouTube took the money from y'all, what y'all sent me on that live. They did not pay me for that live, and I posted it on my wall. So I made sure that if I set a goal that I'm going to come and I'm going to give y'all content that will actually be monetized, so it won't give YouTube a reason to take y'all money. Okay, that pissed me off. I feel like that's highway robbery. But that's probably why, if your video gets reported in the middle of your live, that's probably why they're cutting off the super stickers now, because they're not going to allow y'all to send super stickers because they're not going to give them to us. You can, once it's turned a certain color, I think yellow, and you don't appeal it and it doesn't turn back green, that video is monetized on the it's monetized on the views and stuff like that. But the money they used to still give us, but they don't. And I think that's why they turned the super stickers off now. But if the ones that you already sent before they actually report the video, they take those. Like they actually take those. They don't pay you for them. So I want y'all to know that I don't take y'all money for granted. I'm very, very understanding when it comes to certain things, and it would make me upset if I was a supporter and I wanted to support a certain content creator and then finding out that YouTube took the money. And I will also be like, okay, well, if I'm going to support that channel, you got to come out here and talk as if she want to get paid, because I already know what YouTube is on right now. You know, don't throw y'all super stickers up in chats that they doing all of that, like what I be coming out here doing all of the cussing and dragging people and stuff like that. Don't throw your money up in them chats, okay? Because those content creators will not receive those super stickers. I'm here to tell y'all, if they're not going to come out here and speak without getting their video demonetized, then you're just giving your money to YouTube. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not trying to stop y'all from supporting nobody. I'm just telling y'all what YouTube is doing right now. Yep. Yeah, they are, Alex. They wrong for that, but it's all good. You know, you can't miss nothing you ain't never had, child. But I just wanted to let y'all know that that's what it was about. You know, don't be so quick to throw up your money until after they do their content. Because if it's some content that can't be monetized, YouTube is gonna take that money. These are new rules, new regulations to YouTube. Please, I'm glad you are enjoying your night. Okay, y'all. Good night. I love y'all. Hugs and kisses. Maybe y'all will hear from me tomorrow. I don't know. I'm trying to get better, y'all, because like I said, we go out of town in 10 days. So I'm trying to get, all the way 100. I'm trying to get my baby all the way 100. I'm probably gonna make some homemade broccoli cheddar soup tomorrow because I couldn't find it at Publix or Subway. And it ain't a Panera bread. Well, the Panera bread by me is like 20 minutes, and I don't want to drive that far. So yeah, I probably make it. I make good homemade broccoli cheddar soup too. Let me see, Alex. I admire you for your honest support for feet.
Thank you so much, Feast. All right, y'all. Good night. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night.